there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please.
you go. Here we are. Now you're not allowed to leave. See what Moose put, Sam? If they don't show up in 10 minutes, we're legally allowed to leave.
No, you're not.
Incredible. No. That bell is for me, not you.
By watching this channel, you've signed a contract, a tacit agreement to stay here for the full 3 hours.
I love that phrase, tacit agreement, because it's both legally binding but also sounds very like, it's just a tacit agreement.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm just have to do the old monitor in and out. Oh, I'm being told there's whispers. There we go. Right, whispers. Which screen am I on? Let's navigate to my whispers. No, all good, Pentol. You do you. Oh, Amy's turning down my lamp on stream, unhelpfully. Although, weirdly, the glow from my screen actually manages to light me well enough. I'm sort of a little spooky, but it's fine.
Spooky boys. Welcome to the Halloween episode, special Halloween episode in January.
Woo! Genuine. Andrew Time, is Sam a bit quiet?
Am I a bit quiet?
I don't know. I think crank yourself a little bit. I think the game is also very loud.
Yeah.
So let me turn the game down a touch.
Allow me to crank.
Yeah, could you just crank for a moment, please, buddy?
Here we go. Cranked.
It
sounds very loud in my ears.
Yeah. Well, look, could you just crank it on stream if that's not too much to ask?
Popular streamer, the Merrill Brothers band.
Fictional Pericles. Again, with this game, I have no idea what it is or what we're doing or what the goal is. There is not a goal. You just continue to build. But if we do get too confused and sad, we will go and play Farm Simulator, because I think I don't know if I've still got it installed.
Oh, I might need to reinstall it, but yes, we can.
Exactly.
Easy enough to do.
But let us thank some people. Vague Coffee Cup has resubscribed with Prime. Good fucking 35 months. Good fucking god. Why am I still here? Hello, boys. And then I think all the other ones I have with them yesterday. I did a little flying stream yesterday, which we should do sometime, and you can be my navigator.
Flight sim. Yeah,
flight
I'd
simulator. You can navigate. But on Ko-fi, we need to thank Jay. 71 Penguins rather. Please have some monetary compensation for my mum's birthday wishes last week. She thought it was very sweet. Thank you. Oh, there we go. I'm glad we did something nice, because most of the time when people are like, oh, can you say something to my parents? I just say something absolutely horrendous, largely by accident.
Yeah,
it does
Pig
happen.
semen.
Pig semen.
Oh no. Shit.
Oh no. Happy birthday, Brenda. Pig semen. Oh, it's happened again. Femme Fatale has donated as well. Patterns of frost spread across your windows. They take the form of screaming faces and clawing hands. You can hear them scratching at the glass. The frost turns to cracks and the cold seeps in. So that one, spooky, but not horrifyingly disgusting.
Yeah, that was alright.
So that's alright. Thank you very much, Femme Fatale. Okay, I have been tased, which I don't know how.
I always forget, there is like friendly fire I can take.
Oh yeah, I've lost a cube. I've lost 2 cubes of health now.
Right.
Taken away two of my.
I'll leave you alone now. You can continue with your admin. I've finished electrocuting you.
Retrophonologist has just resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 22 months, almost 2 years. Amy, Tim, do you know what I'm going to say? I don't know, Amy. Do you know what I'm going to say?
Words.
Shut the door. Shut the door. Hang on, I'll be back in a minute.
Tim has to shut the door because he'll do a song, or he'll be a loud little boy, a little screaming lad, and disturb Amy from her peaceful vocations or slumber.
And also, sometimes she watches the stream, and the reason I have to shut the door is because the hearing me twice is annoying. Hearing me once is annoying enough. Every single stream, Andrew Time, indeed. Eggpots, there is friendly fire. Oh, yes, Sam, as he sends 50,000 volts into Tim. Dear. Right, so, if you'll all remember, and I know you all keep very close eye on what's going on in Satisfactory, we were just in the process of getting plastic production up and running, which I know we've all been very excited about. So I believe the plan is to make a sort of a little plastic making foundry, I suppose, Over there, we're near where we can extract the. God, I don't even know what it is. I think it's oil. It goes into plastic, but I don't know what else is being used to make it.
Yeah. What do we need? We need the oil extractor, which we've done. We did that bit, didn't we? Oh, refineries. Refines fluid and or solid parts.
Yes, and we need motors for that, which I believe is what is being made over here. Yes, here we are.
Cool.
50, 50, and
So,
26.
I've got enough for 2 refineries at least.
Oh, have you got the motors and everything? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And the oil extractors. Yeah, okay, cool. So we got loads of wiring. We need concrete encased industrial beams as well, which I believe we are making over here. Yeah, cool. I'm just going to put some more stuff in this pile.
Get some encased industrial beams, just encased. Just encased industrial beams.
Mate, do you want to fuck off?
Tim.
Yeah.
Tim. Listen,
Yeah.
I said, get some encased industrial beams.
Yeah,
just
well,
in case.
just in case. Just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. Can I?
I'm in that mood.
I mean, look. I sympathise, but I do wonder. Like, would a court convict? You know?
Yeah.
If something happened.
If something happened.
Do you think they would just say, look, that's it's
yeah,
just one of those things.
You were provoked.
You were. So I was provoked emotionally, physically, mentally. I was provoked. Like a judge would take a look at it and go, "Look, sure, you broke the law, but in a way, who hoops among us would not have done the same." You know.
I was about to talk about that. There's a law in a sort of a weird loophole in the law.
Oh, this is the stand your ground law that you really support.
Well, obviously that one. Oh, stand your ground.
Oh,
so sensible.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
No, the one where you can get a guilty conviction that is a not guilty conviction. So
an Alford plea.
Is that what it's called? Where the jury says yes, they did it, but the law is wrong.
Oh no. So no, I was thinking an Alford plea is where you say yes, I did it, but I'm not a murderer. Like I killed them.
Oh, gotcha.
But I'm not pleading guilty to murder, and it's like, so what you're saying is I murdered them, but I don't want to say it, and you go, okay.
I did do it, but I didn't do it.
I think it's like an extenuating circumstances thing. When the extenuating circumstances are they're never gonna say they did it otherwise, so we may as well just try and get some closure. Sure.
No, this is in in America where you can. I don't know if we have anything like it in the UK, where it would happen during the civil rights movements, where black people would be charged with just ludicrous things, which just to be racist assholes, and the juries would be like, yes, by the letter of the law, they did commit that crime, but not guilty.
This crime is stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Moose has said, turns out if you live in a room barely 3 meters square in size and all the furniture is old and gross, it gets really messy really fast, and so I'm now so stressed I'm going to spend this entire stream cleaning my room.
Good idea.
It's a good way to spend a stream.
I did that yesterday.
Escaray7 says jury nullification, I think.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah, there we go. Pez has resubscribed, Pez Chaos, for 43 months.
Good heavens.
Lunch break resub. All right, gentlemen. All right. Fox about anybody want to be angry at the way clothes are made with me? Just tried on stuff I ordered online and either hate my body now or get angry at the people designing the clothes. The clothes are bad. Destroy them.
It's the clothes that are the problem, not you. To be fair. It's not your fault. They're designed to make you feel bad.
Yeah. They're designed for you to buy other things whilst feeling bad about yourself. So should we get into these tractors and drive back over to the place and make the stuff?
Well, I've done.
What's he done?
One thing I've done. Yes, we should. I have made a ramp that might be more convenient in the future.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We do want a direct route because we're going to go back and forth. There's going to be a load of belt construction, so I would be very happy to spend some time creating a sort of overland sky ramp.
I wish you could see. I sort of do and don't wish you could see the structures on the map.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if this doesn't quite join up because this.
I think that's fine.
On the way. But yeah,
I think another few up and then along
we'll get
you there.
Okay. Let's do that.
Oh no, sorry, one less than that, and then flats.
Cool.
It'll clip a little bit through the top of this cliff, but I think it'll do.
We'll manage. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, that was better than I thought it was going to look. Okay, so, and then we can cover this bit of rock, and then ramp down to the main level. I think that will join up because I think these are connected.
Yes, I think there's like there's a world grid, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Hang on a minute. Who said that? Who said this? Pezcast chat. There's a big fucking rat that just ran across the lab.
Oh,
Ooh.
a lab rat.
Yeah, well, that's what fictional Pericles has said. Crikey, is there supposed to be a rat in the lab?
I suspect lab rats are not just loose, right?
Yeah,
I'm not a scientist by any means, but yeah, they're like Tim Eggpots as a picture. Oh, that's
Eggpots,
very
thank you
cute.
for Mr. G. Do it ourselves, or indeed Amy. I'm sorry, Tim. How did you pronounce? Was it escare? Escare? I don't know. Is that a word that I'm not understanding? Escera. Sorry, Escere. Escare? Escare?
Where am I looking?
I don't know.
Is this a recent message?
Amy sent it about, it's about a page. It's about a page back.
Oh, I see. It's on.
Don't know.
No.
Fictional
no idea.
Pericles. Time for a lab cat.
Oh,
It's a glasses lab. Oh, it's like an optometrist's.
Oh,
No.
I see.
No. No, definitely not supposed.
Definitely shouldn't be in there.
Not the place for rats. Okay, so I'm going to get my tractor and I'm going to start driving along your special road, which is a euphemism, by the way. Drive along your special road,
Bad
love.
one. It's not a good
Ooh.
road. It's
Ooh,
bad
drive
euphemism. Bad
Drive
road.
along your special road.
Oh, come on, your
Ooh.
special road, sunshine.
Yeah, the A24. Come on, come on. It's not good, but it's not bad.
I drove to Bicester and back
Oh,
in
you
one day
filth.
the other day. It was very annoying.
Bicester and back with Sam Ray.
All the way to Bicester.
To Bicester
yeah.
and back
The
again.
sites of the M40.
Oh, name them.
M25.
Name the sites.
One of the services was all right. It had a KFC.
Which one?
What was it?
Come on.
I stopped at Cobham on the way back, but that's on the M25.
Cobham's fine.
Yeah, and then there was one that looks exactly like Cobham that I literally thought was. I thought I was at Cobham.
You thought you'd like something had gone wrong in the universe.
Yeah, I was like, wait, this is on the M40. How am I at Cobham?
I've already Cobhamed.
Yeah, I cobbed already. But
Sam, there's something wrong with your road. I fell off it.
well,
What am I driving? It was your road.
Take it up with Boris.
Oh God! Even in this world, it's Boris Johnson.
Boris Johnson is Minister of Transport in this universe.
That does make a lot of sense. Sorry, you saying about?
No,
Cobham.
it was at Cobham. They're not Cobham. Yeah. Anyway, they were fine. It was very early in the morning, and I was like, so I left the house at 6 in the morning
Ugh.
to be in Bicester at 9.
Why did you do this? Work.
Yeah. Did I mention I'm fed up with them?
Have you considered telling them to get fucked?
And then I got there, and they were like, "Yeah, you're not needed for the first meeting." So.
Oh, good. Oh, lovely. Oh,
Great.
good. Well, you enjoyed that.
Glad I left the house at 6 o'clock.
So you went into a stationery cupboard, had a big cry wank, and just passed the time. Left your mark, as you say.
Left my mark there. It was a
I'd
very.
like to apologise to everyone for the things I've said.
It's the new our new warehouse partners warehouse, which is very nice. But
it's in Bicester.
it's
so.
in Bicester.
Fictional Pericles chat is having a big titty contest. Oh, I see. People are comparing relative cheb size.
Oh.
I think in relation to complaining about trying to find clothes that actually fit you.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
we found this one, and this one didn't have. It was like impure or something.
yes, you built a crude oil normal pump down here, which I'm next to.
Right.
So I think what we're going to do is, because pumping liquid is an absolute pain in the butt, as we have found, especially over such distance and such heights, I think we will go straight from that. Well, basically, we'll create sort of a plastics and oil floor here. So I think maybe we should sort of slightly clear the site and make a platform, and
Cool.
sort of build a beautiful utopia of, plastic production by cutting down trees, like
destroying
environmentalists.
Yeah, like they do. Can I build a chainsaw, or do I have to go back to base?
Have you not got a chainsaw?
I haven't got a chainsaw. I never bothered.
Mate, you
'Cause I
never
was sort of-
bothered.
by the time I joined, you'd got past the point where that was needed. I guess it's always kind of needed. Anyway, I might go and get a chainsaw, but let's clear some space.
Yes, I was thinking, I need to put biome. Oh, hang on, I need to go back to my truck and put some fuel into my chainsaw. I should probably just drive my truck down here, because the truck's also got things in the back. Moose, there is an entire genre of dresses that don't work if you have a small chest. It's true. It's true. A lot of them use a cantilever cheb. How do you feel about my use of the word cheb? It's just because I'm uncomfortable with the word breasts.
Breast.
Breasts.
Yes.
The word breasts, it has T's and S's too close to each other.
Yeah, it's very hissy. English is a hissy language enough already.
Tits sounds too coarse. Boobs is too sort of like humorous.
Yeah.
Boobs. So I've
What
sort of
about boobermajugs?
Yeah, well, of course. What
The
about
scientific term.
what about chesty heifers? what about shut up, Tim? Very coughing up. Tim, your discomfort with the female anatomy is astonishing. It is not the objects themselves. It's not the anatomy. It's just the words. There's so many bad words for bits of biology.
And there's also, I've just got that so many people have said those words in such a bad way that
Yeah.
I've just got the taste in my mouth of hearing other people say them in a tone that makes me think they have bad thoughts in their head.
What we're discussing is how Sam doesn't like the taste of tits in his mouth. This is
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is that,
That's what
is
you're
that
saying,
clear,
yeah.
everyone?
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure that was clear. It's like when people use, like, the word female is pretty, like, innocuous on its own, but there's certain people and they say
on
it, and I'm like,
on a forum, perhaps.
yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
You're not allowed to say that. No.
Moose, I talked about Tim. Why do you hate anything to do with the female body? Moose has picked up, and even as I said it, because we're talking about the things, and I used the word objects to describe breasts, and Moose has taken umbrage with that, which is fair enough.
Yep.
But what is a piece of a body but an object upon a trunk? Oh dear. Mad Thomas Roberts opens door. Hi everyone, looks at chap. What the fuck is happening? Friction Berkeley Sam needs a little bit of malt vinegar with his titty. Vague. Tim, shut the fuck up. And we've reached the usual conversational nadir of anything I'm involved in, where people have to say, "Come on, Tim, shut
Move
up."
on.
Obsessed, taking notes like a therapist. Are you more comfortable with men's bodies, maybe? Again, not the bodies, the words. Like the word penis. Penis. It's just, it's just a weird. It's just a beard word. Oh, hang on. There's a picture of Pez. I've had enough today. Lily Rose has showed a picture of their dog. Oh, little floofums.
Oh, a fluffy boy or girl. A fluffy little dog.
A little fluffy
Everyone
chapper.
also almost exclusively refer to dogs as boys. And I'm like, buddy, you got to...
Just every time you meet a dog, you say, chap, sir.
Hello there, little sir. Are you well?
How's business?
Build a platform.
Have you
Are we gonna
invested in
continue?
Indonesian cotton?
I'm a crypto doggy.
Oh, I like Dogecoin. Woof, woof,
I
woof.
invest in Dogecoin. It's gone down 99%, but I'm hopeful.
I'm a hopeful. I'll buy the dip. Oh no, woof woof. Can
Hold
I
on
eat
to
dip?
it. I'm diamond-handed, doggy.
Hang on. How is this guy even in a long-term relationship for real? Oh, I feel like I'm... Hang on. Moose, yes, but that still makes things like clitoris completely normal, and even that makes him break into nervous sweats. I see I'm being dragged.
Being dragged.
Being
Well,
dragged.
let's just move on
kitties.
let's move on to a new subject and stop the Tim dragging.
Yeah, exactly. Come on now.
What do you think? I've
what's-
never had a nickname. What
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
Ooh,
a good,
we're coming up with a nickname for Sam.
What would I'm thinking of like Falcon.
Yeah.
Or
Nightwing.
Nightwing, Hawk.
Seriously,
Something like that.
If you were to have a nickname, would you like it to be like vaguely a superhero alter ego, or would you like it to be sort of like like Left Hand Larry, like a 1920s gangster?
I just think it wouldn't make
Jimmy
sense
the Screw
for it to be anything for me as a person, for it to be
Uh-huh.
something like serious or in any way cool sounding. Like I was in a band when I was a teenager that they were a punk band and I quit, and the guy who replaced me called himself Dragon. He made everyone call him Dragon.
Ooh.
And he was okay at the guitar, but I feel like if you're going to be called Dragon, you got to
You need to
be
be the
shit
best.
hot. You got to be the best. And that has always left. That's what I think of anyone who has a nickname. is on that level.
So you like Flea is a good one because Flea doesn't make any promises about the bass, but
Yeah,
it's fun.
right?
Like the nickname works because Flea is good at a thing.
Yeah, it's kind of fun and silly, and it's sort of fleas are not
Great at the
regarded
bass.
in high esteem, but it's fun. But
Yeah, I think much
yeah.
like band names, you need to have a nickname that's sort of just fun to say, and then if the band's good, it will work as a band name because all band names are bad until you like the band.
Yeah, exactly. They're all nonsense until you like them. At best, nonsense.
At best,
Or just you've never actually thought about them as a word.
Yeah.
That's the other one. You're like, oh yeah, that is a word, isn't it? Oh yeah.
Well, like the classic one of the Beatles. You're like, oh, it's the Beatles. No. The Beatles is a pun because they
Yes.
spelt it beat. Because
Yeah,
they're a band. It's a band.
It's a really, really bad pun.
It's a really shitty dad pun.
It's pretty terrible.
Anyway, they'll be the biggest band in the world. So
Yeah, forever.
hope you enjoy hearing the word the Beatles a lot. I've just realised I've not brought any metal plates.
Oh, okay. I've just picked
I
up
need
a
iron
few. I'll go and get
plates.
some more.
Not reinforced, just regular.
Just
'cause
regular
I'm building
plates.
some foundations.
Cool.
Although I've just realised that these foundations should be bigger ones because these are all floaty,
Floaty foundations.
and I don't want floaty founds.
Why are you empty? That doesn't. No, that's fine. That doesn't
It's a big question, mate. It's a big question. I think I externalise my self-worth. I think
Yeah, it's easy to do.
easily done, mate. Easily done.
Easily done, isn't it?
Yeah, you sitting there, you think you're having a lovely day, bang! You externalise yourself, and yeah,
Externalise your self-worth, done it, you slag.
you're only looking for validation from other people because you can't get it from within inside, like a natural resource you ain't producing. Anyway, do you want to fucking?
Yeah.
Do you got any fags I can borrow? It's emotional support, Cockney. Emotional support,
Gotta
Cockney.
look after yourself before you look after anyone else, you slag.
You'll feel selfish, but what good are you to your loved ones if you can't emotionally support yourself on your own two pins? Innit? Emotional support, Cockney.
Like
He's
when you're
doing
on
the
you're on
thinking.
Wizz Air and you go into Magaluf and
Yeah, you go on Magas.
you go in Tenerife or Magaluf and the things come down, right, and you got to go, right, I need to put my own gas mask on first before the little ones because I'm not even sure he's mine, if I'm honest.
Exactly. You know what? I think she's played away, and it's look you and yours. Emotional support, Cockney can't get everything right. Can't all be gold. Emotional support, Cockney.
Okay, I was going.
There's a
I came
puffin,
down to-
lazy Kiwi has introduced a puffin. Lovely puffin there, lovely actual puffin bird. Christina, I love emotional support, Cockney. The Loza, last time I went on Wizz Air, they closed off the middle section of the plane because the middle doors failed the safety check.
Nice.
What kind What kind of plane was it? Boeing? Boeing? Was it a Boeing plane?
Was it a good one? One of the good
Taz.
ones?
Hello, Tim, Sam, and chat. I'm just saying hi before going to bed. Worked 12 and a half hours, including an hour and a half of overtime today at a queer carnival festival. So I just don't have the energy for this. But I hope you have a good stream. Love you all.
Oh, well, I hope you had fun. As well as
LPB
hard work.
Exactly. LBW, my nicknames at high school were Chocolate and Dharma, and the Chocolate Dharma is a very badly selling chocolate bar. Can I have just a Chocolate Dharma? But that, Andrew Time, better or worse than British Stitch? I think it's better than British Stitch. It's easier to listen to. But let's not move away from the topic at hand. What is Sam's nickname going to be?
Yeah.
Because, okay.
The Commodore.
That's a nickname that comes with a hat. Come on. You can't just be the Commodore and not have a beret, or maybe what are those sort of like? It's like a big handkerchief that you wear at your neck.
A big cravat.
A cravat.
Yeah. Unironic cravat wearing.
Unironic cravat. Oh, Moose. Oh, it's a Wizz Air is a Hungarian company. There you go.
Oh, is it? I flew to Romania on Wizz Air. It was.
I don't want to say that makes sense because that sounds culturally insensitive, but that makes sense.
I had on the way back. I was from Romania. I was kind of a bit hungover and tired and exhausted from Romania being an exhausting place to be. And ordered a sandwich which was like £8 on a plane, and it was frozen. It was a cheese sandwich that was frozen in the middle.
I mean, it's like, fresh from the
cool.
freezer. Cool. That seems about right.
Yeah.
That about sums up this fucking trip.
Right. I'm here. I'm building a platform. I may have overshot slightly. Do you need some metal plates?
I do. And I'm just to give you a bit of a view, I'm standing. Oh, there you are.
There I am. Right. Ouch.
Because I'm just building a platform out here that we can sort of use for plastic production.
There we go.
Thank you.
That's like 600.
Lovely. So much I can't even pick it all up. Chuck away these 16 leaves that I don't actually need. Good, you did have a lot of them, didn't you?
I did.
I'd say too many.
Too many to count.
Alpha BLW explaining the Chocolate and Dharma nicknames. Two different friend groups. One called me Chocolate because we were at the mall and someone yelled my last name when looking at me, and another friend immediately thought they'd said chocolate and was looking for it excitedly. Dharma because I got a bit intense playing board games, learned during Betrayal at House on the Hill, where I was a traitor and the house was literally eating the heroes. Incredible.
Oh, I see. As in Jeffrey.
As in Jeffrey Dahmer.
Greg.
No. No, or indeed Initiative. Tim, build a bed and place it. You can't build beds in this game.
There's no beds.
There's no beds.
Are you thinking of Minecraft?
You're thinking of Minecraft, mate. Mate, stop thinking of Minecraft, innit?
It's Minecraft, isn't it?
Nah, look. Here's the emotional support card. Right, but Sam, you keep on distracting from the core.
Yeah,
the
core. What we need to address here.
So it needs to be universal.
Yeah.
Because look, sure, you play the guitar, but can we call you the fingersmith? Because again, that
I'd rather you didn't.
But what about the fingered smith? How do you feel about
the fingered smith?
The fingered smith.
They'll just get abbreviated. No one's the whole
to thingy.
The whole way English speakers work is to just. I'm not saying that whole word. You think I am?
You think
I've
I'm
got time
idiot?
to say that entire word? Fuck off.
Ray feels like a great starting point, but I'm sure you're sick to the back teeth of Ray-based puns.
I had a history teacher who's called me a ray of sunlight. He thought it was the height of humour. He did threaten.
What about
to expel me
Manta?
once. Manta, yeah.
As in Manta Ray, because Manta sort of just works on its own.
Yeah.
Why did he try and expel you? What did you do? Did you do anything?
I don't know. Probably.
You don't know.
Being a little shit. Being just general little shit.
Sam, were you an absolute shit?
I was a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I was a bit of an absolute shit.
I was a bit of a shit. I did. Yeah. I wasn't a good student. for lots of reasons.
You did kill that guy. You know.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had
it's
it coming.
classic stuff. Yeah, true. Exactly.
I think I just went all the way back to base, didn't get the thing I needed, got more of the thing I didn't need, and and now I have to turn around.
Now he has to turn around. Okay, well, if it helps, I need steel pipes.
Sam
just
Silverfingers. No, don't like that.
Sam Silverfingers. Because well, if he's Sam Fingers, Ray. Is no one... Oh, smooth... Andrew Time, Smooth Finger Sam.
Oh, no.
Welcome to Radio Relax with your DJ, Smooth Finger Sam.
Up next is Colin Hay with Men at Work.
Up next is N People with one of N People's songs.
You know the one that they sing all the time.
Now bringing you smoothly into Everyone's a Winner by Hot Chocolate. Everyone's a winner, baby, that's the truth. That's the truth. It's a great song. Hot Chocolate, good fucking band.
Yeah.
Like everyone's a winner, and I Believe in Miracles.
Yep.
Sure, those are the two I can think of, but a banger a piece.
They're pretty good, yeah.
Bangers 1 and 2.
Come on, no one's upset when they come on the radio.
No one's upset. We did Everyone's a Winner at karaoke.
Oh
It's
yeah.
good. It's punchy.
How did that go? Was that fun?
Pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty good. Sam, you'd have fucking hated it. Sam,
Yeah,
you'd have
I was
hated
already
every
feeling-
single second of it.
I was feeling a bit fragile that evening, and I was like,
Oh,
"Do you know
it
what?
wasn't.
I'm not going to go."
And Sam, I'm going to shock you. Erin, quite intense about the whole
Yeah.
affair.
Yeah.
But you know what? Everyone was very good. Nobody got... You know when people are sometimes like, it's my time for karaoke, get out of my way?
Yeah.
Everybody shared very nicely. I include both Amy and Erin in that. Both have a bit of a history of being like, no, I'm singing now.
I'm singing now.
It's my time to shine. Actually, you know what? I'm painting Erin with a broad brush there. I know Amy's occasionally had that. I don't know if Erin has to be careful about.
I think Erin has occasionally, completely unintentionally, with absolutely no malice or forethought, sort of intimidated people at karaoke, just through being really good.
Yeah,
And then
that will happen.
And it's very unfair, and it's not their fault. You can't they just, oh, sorry, I practiced and worked really hard, and
Sorry, I'm a professional singing teacher.
yeah.
Sorry.
What an
about that.
asshole. Yeah, it has happened, but that is definitely through no malice or
I'm
yeah.
falling.
Yeah.
Everyone saw that. I fell through a piece of stone.
Oh, I love that collision.
The collision.
The dark science.
The dark side. But did anybody... I got absolutely no audience reaction from Manta. Because I thought that's
Manta.
a nice...
What do you think of that?
It refers to Ray, but it isn't
Yeah.
super Ray. And I also think Manta, just as a nickname, I feel, is pretty cool. I say, sounding like a secondary school English teacher.
I think Shakespeare was a pretty cool guy.
Sorry. Vey Coffee Cup. Yeah, it sucks. So... Okay, right.
Rayhound.
Rayhound. I mean, I quite like it.
It
Christina
does
likes
sound
Manta Ray.
a bit like
Sorry?
a private military company.
Exactly.
Rayhound.
Rayhound Ballistic Solutions. Or indeed, that's your name. That's your name within the problematic group you work with called the Squad, as I think
Yeah.
Bill Hader says. What was that? Oh yes, Foxhole Power. In the nicest way possible, Tim, are you not like that? I kind of would picture you as an intense karaoke goer. No, because I'm afraid of shame in that specific instance. Like I very much pick my moments and my songs with karaoke. Like when I'm singing, I'm very intense, but I don't tend to sort of stand up and say, "Give me the mic, it's my time to shine." I do join in though, and some people are very unhappy about joiner-inners. Some people are like, "No, it's my turn. Can you shut the fuck up?"
There's karaoke politics involved.
Oh, there's always Sam, everything's politics. Yeah.
Everything's politics. Right, I'm coming down with this ramp. Am I coming down in the wrong place? Where do you want this?
I think if you can get something that lines up with that square I've built, or maybe a little, or maybe like nearish the square I've built, because maybe we need to extend that platform. I've spotted some slugs and I'm gathering them so we can supercharge our productions.
I'll extend the square and
extend the square.
Go up. The The square extends. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with El Presidente as my
Yeah, okay.
as my nickname.
El Presidente Manta Ray. The Rayhound, as he's called. El Rayo de Hunt, which is mixing German and Spanish. The most confusing dictator. Actually, you're afraid?
Thesaurus.
When I said I'm afraid of shame, people said things like, Eggpots, I don't know Tim even knew Lady Shame. Fox Soft Pow, you bitch, have you seen these streams? Yeah, afraid of shame. No, it's weird. It's weird. There are very specific circumstances, like singing on my own terms, silly little songs that people know are made up on the spot, so if it goes wrong, it's fine. That's one thing. Then there's, I have chosen a song at karaoke. I've therefore indicated some confidence at being able to sing it. I feel a lot of pressure to do quite well. And you know what? I am a competent singer, but I'm not a...
No, I get it. It makes sense.
So I sing Gangster's Paradise.
Just let me place this flipping ramp. Come on. Come on, you know where I want to put it.
Come on, ref, let him play.
Let him play. It's the beautiful game.
Another beautiful boy. Oh, Erin did very nicely put on a song that I liked, which was the King George song from Hamilton.
Oh, yes.
You'll be back.
I heard
Soon you'll see.
there was like a 3-second clip
Yes.
on Aaron's phone.
A brief but beautiful, I don't need these 3 fix-it coupons. Moose, I need to go down to get my groceries. Everyone behave.
Behave. Be good.
I
You'll
will
be retroactively banned.
kill your friends and family if you misbehave for Moose. Da 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 da. So on and
It
so
is a
forth.
banger, that song.
It's an
It's an
absolute banger.
banger.
And the best part in the show, because you get to walk in, everybody cheers, and then you get to go home. Because
Yeah.
I know, you know what? Does he come back in the second
Oh, no,
half
he does
for a
come back.
reprise?
Yes, he does.
But
Yes.
again, you can go and just like have a coffee and chill
Yeah.
out and just have a little timer on your phone that goes beep, beep, beep when you've got 5 minutes, and you go, cool, right, get your hat on. It's sort of it's high impact. He sings it 3 times.
Does he?
3 times.
I'm going to take your word for it, but...
I remember the guy who originated the role is the chap from Mindhunter, I believe.
Jonathan Groff.
Jonathan Groff. Is that his real name?
It is.
Jonathan Groff.
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 The double F, I think.
But then again, no weirder sounding than, is it Charles Groban? Is it Charles?
There's a Josh Groban.
Josh Groban is who I'm thinking of.
How did your car get up there?
Hmm?
How you are in a tree? Your tractor is in a tree. How is that?
Ooh, I'm going to say bad netcode, because it
I
certainly
see, 'cause
certainly
not-
wasn't in a tree when when I was driving
Yep.
it.
Yeah, it's quite high up in one of the mushroom trees. Okay, well,
Elfie BOW, yeah, he sings it 3 times and comes out during the Reynolds Papers song to laugh.
that's right.
Fair enough. Loza, doesn't Jonathan Groff also play someone in Frozen? Yeah, doesn't he always play that guy who wants to bang the moose?
Moose banger.
Yeah, he's the guy who's in a sexual relationship with a moose. Oh no, it's a
The-
reindeer, isn't it?
The sort of big dumb guy.
Yeah,
I've
he's
only
sort of
seen-
like...
I've only seen Frozen 2, and I really liked it. And I
Ooh, okay, that's not the usual order
No.
of opinion.
no, I haven't seen. I'm not really like into musicals in general, but I thought the songs were really good and funny and cute and
And
kind
you
of it moved along.
love Olaf the...
Well, I was just gonna say
Snowman.
his song where he's like, "When I'm grown up, everything's gonna make sense," was absolutely hilarious.
Fair enough. I've not seen it, but I'll take your word for it.
It was
Oh.
really funny.
Obsessed, I think Frozen 2 is better than the first one. Fox and Wolf, I also loved Frozen 2.
It was really good.
Oh, maybe he's not in... Oh, people are cross at me because I suggested that he wants to fuck that reindeer, but then again, some people are very much on my side.
Yeah.
Like, he definitely there's definitely something going on there. Like, they are close, you know?
Yeah. Close.
They're very close. He has a real affinity. I think this is the last one around here.
Right.
So I think I'm going to abandon... I think I'm just going to drop down here and grab it.
Okay. Now, is
Cool,
this going
right.
to be quicker? I think it's going to be quicker if I just walk. I'm going to walk. Rather than try and reverse my tractor all the way back.
Have you got stuck, tractor?
It's just on a narrow path, and if I
Nah.
try and do a turn in the road, I'm gonna
Just give
stuck.
up and walk, Sam Ray 2024.
Give up and walk. Just walk, everyone. Walk everywhere. Save the environment.
Now, in Old Man Tim incoming, but as...
You kids today and
You
your music, your drum and bass.
So, as I was growing up, and when music wasn't just all this bang, 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 you understand? Oh, hang on. Actually, I don't think the moose likes him back, though. I was very much like, oh, I want to do this, and I want to be able to travel, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to be able to do all these things. And then as I did those things, and, like, I remained the exactly same sort of vaguely anxious, sad person I've always been, I suddenly thought, like, maybe it would be better if we could do less. Like, and still probably want to do those things, because the wanting of doing those things kind of gives life meaning.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it's a very bad idea if you can actually just do them, and they're actually quite easy to do, because you're like, oh, I'd like to do all this stuff, and you do it, and you're like, cool, well, you still need to talk to your dad, actually, and that's not changed.
Yeah.
And you still need to probably, work on that aspect, and you're like, oh, but what about if I get a Sega Mega Drive, and you get it, and like, well, he's still the same guy.
Yeah, still me.
yeah.
Fuck.
fuck, still me. I'm just me with a Sega Mega Drive. I just like I'm less interested in like being I want to be able to go to Spain every 3 months for a holiday and being
Sure.
like, oh, you know what, I think wanting to go to Spain but not being allowed to kind of might be better. But I don't know if that just makes me some sort of terrifying fascist, I don't think it does, but you know how like sometimes people are like, no, you should stay in your place. I don't think that's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean though?
I know what you mean. So as a kind of adding to that point is that like how many people just like have a private jet and are adding so much carbon footprint to the world, and all they're doing is just like flying around,
Being
and
sad,
it's just
airborne.
them. Yeah, and it's not like it's a passenger jet or or cargo that's like adding to anything. It's just one guy
Just a dick in a plane.
flying around, and he can just do it because he's rich and there's basically no consequences for anything. So, and if they had just had to think or put a little bit more effort in, they probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That meeting could have probably been done over Zoom.
Exactly. Who is it? It was somebody. It's like somebody at Amazon. It may have been Jeff Bezos when he was in charge, who would never go anywhere for meetings and wouldn't meet over Zoom. I don't know if it was.
Oh, so it's like everyone
somebody
must
very
come
high
to
up.
me.
Basically, yeah. So if you wanted to talk to him, you had to go to wherever, Seattle or wherever.
San
which-
Bernardino.
Yeah, which in some ways is like, okay, so you're not adding to the footprint,
But you're
carbon
making
footprint.
everybody come to you.
but you're making
Like-
everyone else go. Yeah.
It's like,
so
oh, I
it's-
don't fly. I just force other people to fly in my name.
Yeah, which
Okay.
is also bad. Yeah, if I gather what you're saying is like if you should have to think a little bit harder about doing something that is damaging or
Yeah.
is
Like,
is a
sometimes-
privilege.
Yeah, sometimes you might have to go in an airplane, and going in an airplane is a miracle of modern technology. But you shouldn't be able to thoughtlessly go in an airplane. You can't be like, oh god, the train's a bit of an arse. Let's go with the airplane. It should be a big deal.
Yeah.
Like getting in an airplane should be a big fucking deal. You're flying. You're flying through the sky, you mad bastard.
And how is it so cheap as well? Like
Yeah.
there's stories about it's kind of I'm sure it's one-offs, but people going somebody who lives in Manchester meeting up with somebody who lives in Birmingham.
Oh,
and
they both fly to Nantes.
Spain.
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper than getting the train between Manchester and Birmingham or something like that.
And that's a mixture of a train problem and a plane problem.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, there he is. Okay. So this route that you've built,
Yeah. Bit messy. I'm not wild about it.
I wouldn't call it drivable.
You can drive down it.
Yeah. How about up it?
Haven't tested up yet. Yeah, let's
I was just thinking,
redo
should we again, I've come with problems and not solutions, Sam, and for that I apologise. If we build a ramp that just sort of continuously goes up here,
Yeah.
just like in this direction, then when it gets to the flat, then we can adjust to join up.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think that would work. Let's leave your thing in place, because I might do this and then go, oh no, it's all broken. Moose, Tim, what it is to live under the Iron Curtain when you can barely get permission to visit Yugoslavia and you can only dream of seeing Western Europe, so you want to be like my parents? No, and that's exactly my point. What I don't want it to be is some sort of terrifying regime, but and that's why I think it's
passes and things. Yeah,
and that's why I think it's an old man opinion, because I think it's one of those things of like it's the opinion of somebody that might be about to join something called the Common Sense Party. You know, I worry that it's sort of in that realm, but I also feel like it should be more of a big deal to travel. Not impossible, not regulated by a shadowy government, but just sort of like hey, we can all do this, we're all allowed to do this, but it has to be for a good reason. But again, as with all these things, who gets to decide what's a good reason?
Yep, and inevitably the good reasons won't apply to
the rich
and powerful.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think the answer is sadness and woe.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, and I think if this now sort of in some way gets onto yes, because we're trying to do a diagonal, aren't we?
Yeah. Okay, that works.
So if I put some big ramps.
Yep.
I'd like to build down actually. Thank you, Mr.
Has everyone noticed how much better my green screen is this time?
Yeah, look at Sam's green screen. Now, Sam, did you employ some incredible technology? Maybe you bought a whole new green screen system, something like that. Well, these are the things we can only assume were the problem.
I did buy the same green screen that you've got, because the one I've got just ironically ain't green enough.
It's not
apparently.
green. Yeah.
And then added some extra lights, so that the green
lamp.
screen is lit a bit better.
Just a lamp.
There she is.
For the sake of Moose's sanity, will you please check Kofi? Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I got distracted by our philosophical discussion. But yeah, lamps turned out to be a good part of the answer. So is that the new green screen as well?
Mm-hmm.
There we are.
Yep.
There we are. Sparse Dangled is donated. Or hang on, or is it Fictional Pericles? Hang on. That's so weird. It's sparse dangled when I look at it in the general view, and then I go into view details, and it becomes Fictional Pericles. So either Fictional Pericles or Fictional Pericles. Sparse dangled is dead, and I killed her. I went to a comedy show last night. One thing led to another, and I got dared to do stand up by a local comic because I go to too many of these things I go to too many of these to not think I'm funny, and then entered an open mic death pact with my friend. Any advice on starting from scratch? I have until year end. Now, I am not really a stand-up comedian. Sam, are you a stand-up comedian?
I have done it, so I really struggled with it because I wanted to like plan out every minute, every second, like down to the word. I was doing type 5s, and it was very, very tightly controlled what I was doing, and
the tightest of 5s.
Yeah, it drove me completely insane, and I stopped doing it. Whereas what I should have been doing is leaning into my strengths that I didn't know I had at the time, which was improvisation. So, my advice to you is to, blimey, I'm probably not the best person to be asking, is just don't worry about. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it, mate.
Just don't worry. Just do it, because it's all experience. You're gonna have bad shows. I had an absolute I had one which was one of those like gong shows things.
Oh yeah.
You know, where you get belled off. So I found the whole thing distasteful, and you had to like do your 5 minutes and not get 3 lights. And my thing was all about, it was during the Cameron regime, and it was about the bit when that radio presenter after David Bowie died, and they accidentally said David Cameron had died. So it was from the point of view of a character who was really sad that David Cameron had died. And thing anyway, it was this whole thing, and the person.
Oh, he's frozen.
I think David
Sam?
Cameron.
Sam, oh sorry, Sam, oh my God, Sam, it's happening again. You literally froze as you entered the punchline and then came back at the end of the punchline. So you literally said the setup and then you froze and then you came back and then you did the turn of like, I've just said a joke and now I'm waiting for the reaction. But nobody heard any of it.
No one heard it.
Any of it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh.
Sam, go ahead,
No.
please try that again.
So it was a big bit about the time when David Bowie died, and the news presenter accidentally said that David Cameron had died.
Yes.
And it was from the point of view of somebody whose family was distraught that David Cameron had died. But for like the first minute, you think first like 2 or 3 minutes, you think it's about David Bowie.
Right.
Anyway, I thought it was quite good. It got a really good reception in general, but the manager of the club was really upset that I was bad mouthing David Cameron. So you got
Wow.
you could get 3 like lights on the thingy, and then you got off. So I got no flags from the audience. The audience liked it, but I got 2 flags from the guy from the manager.
Incredible.
And I was just like, wow.
Wow.
You're cool. What a cool guy
Oh,
you are.
you know who everyone loves? A conservative comedy club owner.
Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, that was it. But don't get put off, because boy, it is a rough.
It's a rough
It's a
world.
rough industry. It's a rough, not very unsupportive
Yeah.
audiences and co-performers.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's not
enjoy.
like improv. Enjoy it, but be warned. It is
Be
not
warned. It's not a cuddly space.
it's not a friendly space.
Yeah. 2 things. Amy said the big skill I saw when I worked in a comedy club was how to read the audience response and tweak your set accordingly. You won't get it perfect just writing it. The development comes performing. Jack D was amazing at it. Referencing a time when like Jack D was just doing some new stuff, came, did a set, and then came back and did the same set the next day, and just all the little tweaks, all the little adjustments that made it all so
interesting.
much better. Because it is all in delivery. Like the content of comedy is almost irrelevant. It's how you deliver it and who you're delivering it to.
Yep.
Like, you know, as much as he's kind of annoying, the whole Stuart Lee thing of like, I'm just going to say nothing, but I'm going to say it in a certain way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it pretty much works.
And he's got real talent for getting the audience on board
Exactly.
by being mean.
By being
to them.
belligerent. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And in the very little bit of stand-up I did again, the fun of it was just like, the audience enjoys this bit. Let's do that.
Yes.
The only reason I stopped, because I never actually had a really bad gig. Like I had some like, oh yeah, that was fine. Like, you know, you definitely didn't set the fucking world on fire, but that was fine. Nobody punched you in the face, which is often my goal. But just at the end of it, I just got to the end of it and was like, I'd like to kind of spend some time with the people and be like, oh, didn't we do well? Whereas if you're stand-up, you can't be like, oh, didn't I do well?
Mm-hmm.
People don't like that.
No.
Remember that bit in my set where I said this? I was like, yeah, I was there. I'm like, can you calm down, mate? So I ended up doing other things. But some people love it, and some people don't need the endless positive feedback that I require. Victor Pericles, the content is almost irrelevant is a balm to hear. It really is. Like, as long as the content itself isn't so jarring as to be like, oh God, how can I even engage with this?
Yeah.
Because of how you're doing it. Like, as long as it's not that, which I would be surprised if it was. And I would say probably try and avoid laughs through shock value. It always feels like a good idea, and maybe it'll work once, but it's such a limited resource of laughs.
And stick to, like, if you have to find it funny, that's really the most important thing. You have to be enjoying, not just like what demographic. This is, you know, a cynical thing to think about, but like people are often thinking, you know, what's the the perfect joke for this group of people, which obviously you want to tailor your set, just like people like you were saying, but don't just do that.
No,
you know.
because if you're trying to deliver something that doesn't work to you, it's impossible.
Yeah.
A Chooch, unrelated, but we do have 69 viewers right now. Nice.
Right. I've got some refineries.
I was going to get pipes, wasn't I? Oh, you've got the refineries going, have you? Cool. So,
Let's
if
have
you
a
look
look.
into the refineries, what do they need to make plastic? They need
let's
oil
have
and
a
what?
look. Oil, and so we can get plastic just with crude oil, and it has a byproduct, it looks like.
Ah, so it's an out, not an in.
And then rubber also has the same byproduct. So what do we get? Residual plastic. 2 plastic and 1 cubic meter of heavy oil residue. Okay.
Residue. I love residue.
Oh, and then we need polymer resin for something else, for other things.
So, if I look at, because what we're trying to, and let me just try and work out what we're, is it the blue plastic sheets?
Yep.
Yeah, because that's what we need. And then there's sort of these metal frames with extra bits on them, which I'm assuming like metal frames plus some plastic. But let me go to an assembler to work out what that is. Interesting. Noblisk, a simple explosive used for clearing boulders, vegetation, and other obstacles. Interesting. Circuit boards. Okay, so they're not in there. Are they in a simple constructor? No, hang on. Need to go further back. That's still. God, I'm going to have to go back to the first floor.
Back.
To the USSR.
We have to go back.
No, where the hell do you make these bloody things?
What are you looking for?
They are sort of a versatile
Look at the
framework,
chat, you cunt.
a heavy modular frame. So they're made of modular frames, pipes,
Oh, yeah.
encased industrial beams, and screws. Is it in some sort of advanced constructor? Is that why I can't see it? Because it has lots of ins. Production. But you don't make it in an assembler. I don't know. Maybe it's a milestone. Maybe we haven't got the technology to do the milestone.
I have no idea, I'm afraid. I'm pleading the fifth.
Yeah, we need a manufacturer. We need a manufacturer. So we can't do. We've currently got a milestone that we can't do yet because we don't have the other thing.
Yep.
So let's do.
Can't say
fabric.
manufacturer anymore.
Sorry, the manufacturer. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. Actually, thank you. Sorry. If we unlock the gas mask,
Yep.
that does give us more inventory slots. Oh, only 3. Actually, I don't care about that. Right. Okay. So let's select that milestone. Right. So we're adjusting slightly. So we need rubber and plastic. We're already making wiring. We're already making motors. Granada men and.
What?
It's a reference to Granada men and motors. How do you feel about
What
that?
is that?
Granada men and
I
motors.
have no idea what you're talking about.
It was like a premium satellite channel. Oh, it's
Oh.
break time. It's break time. Sorry, it's break
break
time. I
time.
forgot.
Which having so much fun with trying to get these flipping pipes to
Sorry.
connect to each other.
And let me also, just before we do that, I'm going to go into my advanced thing because all of my monitoring has broken. I need to turn it all off and on again because look at the chat, you cunt, didn't turn up. So that's monitor off, and then monitor and output. Elgato I already did because that was broken at the start of stream. 74 Penguins, Timothy, break time, you weird fuck. Just glad that we can all talk to each other like this, in an open and honest way. Monitor and output. I really wish OBS didn't do this constantly. And people are like, oh, it's broken, Tim. It's like, it's not broken. It's just showing off.
It's got other plans. It knows best.
So many plans. Mother knows best. Dun, dun. Listen to your mother. Anyway, right. See you all at about, I'm going to say 15 minutes past.
See you then.
Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please.
Hello everyone, we return, and we return immediately to a song. Lazy Kiwi has requested a personalised song. Almost forgot it was my birthday earlier this week. I would love a birthday song, thanks. Now, it has been traditionally the case that the birthday songs get quite dark, and I suspect there will be absolutely no difference here. So
Yeah, let's not fight it.
let's not fight it. Let's not try and swim upstream here. Let's go with the flow. Go with the sad flow. So I'm going to get somewhere slightly quieter because I'm literally standing on top of an engine. Right, Sam, take it away.
That's horribly out of tune. Sorry.
See, I was gonna say, I think we all noticed. I think we all were like, oh, it's so out of tune.
This guitar, I love this guitar. This is the one I bought when we were doing those gigs, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
But it will not stay in tune.
Can you
It
wind the
is.
strings in a different way?
I've tried. Yeah, I've restrung it before. I need to
Take it to GAC.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, okay. You find yourself way out on an ocean of time, feeling so fine 'cause it's your birthday. What presents have you received? And ought to give you a reprieve to allow you to plough against the tides on your birthday boat. On the birthday boat, you're captain of your birthday boat. All aboard the birthday boat as long as you bring a float. In case we sink, because I haven't packed any. You don't want to drown in time, that wouldn't be particularly fine. All aboard the birthday boat, but we might sink the birthday boat. That's the fun of the birthday boat, that you might die upon the birthday boat, 'cause eventually everybody dies on the boat or in the sea. The sea is time. I'm not sure what I'm getting at with the metaphor of birthday boats. The sea of time is quite clear to me, but the birthday boat is less, you see. The boat is life, and its direction and trajectory is the time that you have experienced, but the sea is time, and if you fall into it, then you die. So all aboard the birthday boat, remember to bring something that floats, 'cause if you die, although actually thinking about it, wait, hang on a minute. So if this is the birthday boat of Lazy Kiwi and you're on the boat, you're sort of on Lazy Kiwi's life, and if they were perhaps to die by a knife, then their boat would collapse, but you would still have an independent life. So the float you bring with you is your independent life, so you can still float on that like a life raft in the sea of time. 'Cause we're all on our own birthday boats on the sea of time. So I think that the metaphor stands now. Hold on, let's have a little think. What would the storm bring into this rink? This little ice rink of metaphorical thought. I think that's something we should not thwart. Storms are perhaps disease or death. Perhaps it's when you are bereft. Things that make life real hard. That's what a storm is in this metaphor, yeah. Birthday boat.
You're gonna die
On the birthday boat.
birthday boat. You're gonna die
On the birthday.
You're gonna die.
On the birthday.
Gonna die.
On the birthday.
Birthday boat.
Birthday boat. I really got wrapped around the axle of my own metaphor of the birthday boat. Oh dear.
Well.
Right. Well, there you go, Lazy Kiwi. Happy birthday.
Hope you liked it.
Oh dear. Moose. Okay, so here's a fun thing. So here's the fun thing. So here's the thing. I don't really have fridge space or food preparation space, and the kitchen across the hall, and I'm struggling with executive function. My incredible solution to this is plate, baguette, olives, dry ham, salami, which I store on the outside parapet, along with the rest of my refrigerables. Grapes, cucumber. Make no mistake, this is a depression meal in disguise. The plate is fucking paper. Sorry for interrupting your song.
Oh,
Moose has had an intense time.
depression meals.
Depression meals. Mine often involves a pack of giant cheesy Wotsits. Like that's
Yeah. Okay.
Charlie
I did
Sam's.
use-
Go on, sorry.
Go on. No, I used to have my depression meal when I was working in pubs. Was somehow we often managed to have IKEA meatballs in the freezer.
Ooh.
So it was IKEA meatballs on
Yes.
microwave rice with grated cheddar cheese.
Christ.
Yeah, I was sad.
I think
I
my
was not doing well.
my true depression meals would be takeout. I think
Mhm.
at university it would be an entire Domino's pizza to yourself,
Yeah,
or maybe sort of a bucket of chicken,
yeah,
just a whole. And like you get to like 2/3 through, and you're really full, and it's now there's no enjoyment left.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you're like, I regret doing this. And
And
as
then
you're
you
ordering
keep
it,
eating.
I'm like, I'm gonna regret this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lazy Keeper says amazing, perfect, no notes. Thank you too. And Charlie said Sam's additions really made the charm compliments to the chef. I really do think it did. I think we should get you on backing vocals more. I really do. I really do.
Oh, I wish I was more confident with them.
Rosie Bird showing up for the birthday party like, hey, happy birthday. Remember, you will die.
You will die.
Lily Rose, first, Tim, you need to polish it up and put it on Bandcamp. And second, have you heard The Gates by Da Vinci's Notebook? I feel like it's incredibly your speed. I have not. Vague was saying that's practically a charcuterie board, mate. Moose, yeah, that's what I was aiming for. Depression charcuterie. I will look up. I can't look it up now because if we play it, we get in trouble. But I will look it up and give it a whirl. Da Vinci's Notebook, The Gates.
Why can I not cut down some trees?
Yes, I think they've slightly broken.
What's
I think
the
is
rule?
the issue. What's the rule? What the bloody liberals want. Huh?
This is the future liberals want.
I think it's,
Me
I
not
think
being
it's
able
a.
to.
I think it's the future liberals want. So we need more than one oil thing, unless we. And you know what? Let's build one oil thing and see how much oil is actually using compared to how much
Yeah.
is being made. Because
Yeah,
basically, we need one thing making plastic and one thing making rubber.
Yeah, how much oil would an oil boy boil? If an oil
how
boy
much
could boil oil?
Well, oil. How much oil would an Wow. How much oil would an oil boil? Oh, wow, that's a really difficult one.
It's a tough
How much
one, yeah.
oil would an oil boy boil if an oil boy could boil oil? That's really good. I'm going to use that. How
It's a
much
tough one,
oil
it's
could
good.
an oil boy boil if an oil boil could boil oil?
oil.
Oil boil, Ouroboros oil boil.
Oh no, it's the Ouroboros oil boil. He's come back.
He's back. New. Oh, hang on. Moose, I plated it to feel nicer about myself. Let's have a look at this plating. Mate, that looks pretty good. If that's a depression meal, that is pretty good.
That looks alright, yeah. I think
That looks alright. Those are some big-ass grapes, mate.
Yeah, those are serious. And this is a very
Those-
small plate. That
and this
looks
is-
like proper food to me.
That looks like real food. Like, if that's depression meal, your
Yeah.
rock bottom is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's all there. Like, I think... and look, I'm not here to gatekeep about what's a depression meal, but I feel like a really, like, hardcore depression meal should contain almost no nutritional value.
Yeah, and be all the same colour.
Yeah.
It's all
Like-
beige.
Cheese savouries and milk.
Yeah. I mean, you can make anything a depression meal, you know.
Yeah, if you're
If you're feeling
depressed
bad
enough.
yeah.
Speaking of which, Anil has rated. Sorry, guys, we're discussing depression
We're in the-
meals. Any meal can be a depression meal if you're depressed enough. Welcome to the stream.
We have fun here.
Eggpot's my box of cheese. Yeah, Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its very much the cheese savoury of America. Oh crikey! You've built one hell of a pylon, mate. What?
Yeah. So this is
Wow.
the new power, the long distance power
Ah,
transmission.
yes.
So we can.
Should I build one
otherwise-
up here?
Yeah, because I think so if you try and connect a power line to it,
Yeah.
you get the connecting. There's two types. There's the. Sorry. All right. Let me start again. Start from scratch. Just collect your thoughts, Samuel,
Just come on, Sam.
and then say what. Right. There's the
Hi,
power
Anil.
platform, and then there's the power tower.
The Tower of Power that you sit
The
upon.
platform, I think. Right. So the platform is for like either end to connect it to the base. So you have
Yes.
your end, and then the power tower is for the span in between. So I haven't got enough
But I have.
thingies. What are they called?
Wherewithal.
Wherewithal.
So
Don't
if I
have
was
the
to pop
wherewithal.
that.
Hitherto, I didn't have the wherewithal. I think we can go even further than that. I think it goes over really long distances.
Oh, maybe it does.
But yeah, I mean that's a sensible connection anyway.
I mean, I just want to sort of get it up to. But I
you
think
just wanted to
maybe
get it
putting
up. Yeah, got it.
I just wanted to get it up finally after all these years.
Imagine if you got to the age you are now and you never had a boner, and then you suddenly
Just never once.
and you were like, "What the
What's this?
fuck is happening?"
Guys, are you seeing this? Cable. Can't afford. Okay, I'm missing cables. Right, we need more.
Oh, I've
Have
got
you got
some-
more cables?
I've got some cables. Yeah,
Could you hoik some cables at my face?
I'll hook you some cables.
Moose has said, "Yeah, don't worry. My actual depression meal is nothing at all, or dry plain bread.
Oh,
This
that's
is
sad.
the I'm coping meal. Yeah." Seven Penguins. Sometimes a meal can be a chocolate orange. I've had that meal. Oh, I've eaten a chocolate
Oh,
orange and nothing
yes.
else.
Oh, it feels bad.
Rosie. Yeah, I really like chocolate oranges, but they also represent such a low point.
Oh, it's
some
on your
ways.
head. The cables were balanced on your head for some reason.
On my head,
Right.
be them.
There you go. They're on the floor.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, so now I go power lines from here to here. Lovely. And then if I go,
And then I just did because you could if you do the power connector, the power line, and you click on
Yeah.
something that it will just make you the appropriate connector at the other end.
oh, will it? Oh, okay. So if I, okay. So yeah, so I can actually see how far it can go. Oh, it can go very far.
I can go over there and tell you if you want. Yeah, that's. So we don't want it. Because you could put one. Yeah, if you go. Because that's.
If we
on
make
the
a little
ramp, so we don't
yeah,
want it
if we
on
can
the
make a
ramp.
little platform for it, like about here, can you? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh,
do
I
that.
accidentally deselected it. Come on. Come on.
Right. you go,
Oh
so
dear.
If you
I have
aim
to
at
run
me-
all the way back to it to restart.
If you
There
aim
we
at
go.
me,
Yeah, that works. Is that looking right?
perfect.
Moose, chugging kefir can be a meal. What's kefir?
What's that? Like lime leaf milk or something, isn't it? What is it? It's
Oh my
I've
God.
seen it in recipes like curry.
I feel like
recipes.
it feels like it might be gently hallucinogenic.
I don't know. I don't exactly know what it is.
Egg pots. Is a chocolate orange just a peeled orange dipped in chocolate? That's what I imagine. I refuse to Google it. No, it is an entirely. It's chocolate, orange oil flavored chocolate in the shape of an orange, but in orange segments. So you hit it, and it all sort of breaks apart into orange segments, and
It's
it's
very
great.
satisfying.
Moose, it's fermented milk,
Oh,
and as you know, all dairy products are best fermented. Fizzy yogurt.
fizzy yogurt. Yep, cheese.
Oh,
Oh,
I
wait,
had
that's just
forgotten
normal.
cheese. No, it's not fermented.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't. Cheese isn't fermented.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
Bacteria. It's like.
Do you want to
bacteria.
fucking fight, mate?
I will fight. Right, come over
Emotional
here.
support.
Get
Cock
in the
me.
cab. You want to fucking. You fucking look after yourself, or you're gonna need looking after.
Yeah, you fucking. So I want to Power Tower platform. Oh no! So the Power Tower platform is just the exact same thing, but it's got a ladder and you can get up it.
But I think it's got extra connectors for when you're connecting it to the base, to the main power network.
Oh, hang on. Let
So
me
I
have a
think
look.
it's for either end, like the front and the back.
Nope, three.
No,
Three,
three,
same as three.
same as everything. Right.
Cheeses are fermented, apparently.
Wow.
I know. I don't think. I know. I think it's a different thing. I think it's a different thing. No, I don't think you're vindicated at all, actually. I think you are full of unfermented cheese. Yeah, maybe. I thought cheeses were like, well, definitely not all cheeses are fermented, because something like cottage cheese is
Sure.
basically you separate curds and whey from fresh milk, and then you sort of strain it, and that's cottage cheese, and that's a kind of cheese.
But isn't the thing that makes
FGC
it
Carrera, some cheeses are, some cheeses aren't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of thought in my head, without having done no research, with the thing.
Without
what
having
made it
done
a
no
cheese-
research,
Without
Sam, was
having-
that a double
listen,
no?
right,
Sam,
listen
Sam,
up,
was
sunshine.
that a double negative? Which are actually
Do you
fine.
want-
Double
Do
negatives
you want
are
to
fine.
slap, sunshine?
Yeah. Hey, maybe you should. Hey, all right, mate. Maybe you should communicate more with your words than physical violence. Emotional support cockney.
I'll give you a double negative in a minute.
Give you a double negative, and by that I mean I'm going to support you in your endeavours.
I'm gonna support you.
You fuck. Sorry, go on, Sam. I interrupted.
Oh, the base looks really nice at night. I think in my head I thought that just the thing, turning the milk proteins into cheese proteins was always fermentation, but I don't actually know that.
Sam, you couldn't be more wrong. You
Pure
ignorant
conjecture.
fool. You sad, naive little man.
You naive, you fool! You come here.
You come here. You talk to me about cheese. I don't know what's happened. I've gone wrong.
You've just someone who's got very strong feelings about cheese.
And expresses them like Christopher Lee might. Okay, right. So I've got a power thing up to there, so let's hook that into the hoo-ha.
I played the Resident Evil 4 remake.
Okay.
It's very good.
Do you want a fucking prize?
I wouldn't mind one, yeah, actually.
Oh, okay.
If there's
okay,
one going.
Hang on.
If there's a little award for cleverest gamer boy.
Cleverest gamer boy.
Good little gamer boy. Well done. You played a game.
Good little
It's
gamer
your
boy.
medal.
He said you later, boy. Oh no, maybe you're right. No, sorry. There is a you're right. Maybe the tower platform it has like a lower connector,
Ah, right. Okay.
unless the others also have it. But hey, it's
It
we're
kinda
all
looks like
wired
they
up.
do. Who cares? Anyway.
Fermenting is just Moose says fermenting is just that there's special yeast or bacteria present. Sorry,
Okay.
that just so you introduce yeast or bacteria, and that means you're now fermenting. You're changing something into alcohol.
Delicious.
No, it's just yeast. Hey Potts, I want to work. I have work I need to do before tomorrow morning, but I want to watch the stream. But I want to watch Baldur's Gate 3. But I want to finish the cat's apartment complex. But now I have to piss. Will I ever rest?
Well, luckily, pissing shouldn't take too long.
No, I mean you don't see how I do it. It is
Unless you're doing it right.
It's a process, mate. Okay, so we should now have power. Are you like me, just running back?
Yes, I'm doing some light agricultural work along the way.
Are you trimming the bush?
I'm
As it were.
I'm chainsawing.
Ah, I can see. I found the tree that you were like, why can't I cut some trees?
Yeah. There's one there, and then there's one in the middle of our oil platform that I can't do anything about. I'm going to jump off here. Catch me, Jesus. He didn't.
Hey, do you see those second footprints walking away from you hurriedly because Jesus thinks you're a prick?
What a knob.
What a knob, Jesus, about you.
97%. Is that charge? Oh.
Rosebud, you should see how ineffectively I piss. I'm going to get rid of these because they're misleading now.
Oh. Okay, well, I didn't pick up any more cables.
Yes, Charlie, I was using a chainsaw against some ferns. Hey, but Sam, I know a guy, a piss tank of a guy. In college, we were all timing how long it took to piss, and he breached a minute more than once.
Good heavens.
A piss camel.
Maybe he has a very narrow urethra.
Or a particularly capacious bladder. What do we feel? Narrow urethra or big bladder? These are the choices.
Text bladder to 8172.
For you, and you can win a trip to Magaluf. Moose, yeah, they eat up sugars and process them into other things like lactic bacteria, eat lactose, and poop out lactic acids. Interesting. Go on.
Mhm,
Why are
go
you
on.
saying that like?
Say
yeah.
it slower.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, we were not clear. For Sam, this is a sex thing. Yeah, this stupid thing. I don't think you can change it. I think these might need to be gotten rid of with a bomb.
Bomb.
Bombs? Bombs, though?
Bombs?
Perhaps a bomb, sir?
So could I interest you in a bomb?
Can we interest sir and madam in a bomb?
Mr. White, what's the point of lifting all those bloody logs if you can't even get a bomb? Hey, Mr. White.
Mr. White. What? Mr. White, sir. What's
Mr.
the
White.
point in punching all of these mentally ill people if you can't also have a fucking mind-control device, Mr. White?
Mr. White.
It's
why don't we
libertarian
donate to
Alfred.
Why don't we donate some money to some social programs, Mr. White?
Mr. I feel like in the long run it'll be more effective than just punching people with mental illness, Mr. White.
I want to punch people.
Ah, you grew to love punching people, Batman, but I was born in punch. I was born under punches because I'm a fan of talking heads, Batman. That's right. It's a born
Good
under
job,
punch.
Batman. You're even worse than me.
Actual Mark Hamill.
It's my Mark Hamill's Joker. Batman.
Hello.
He's like Vincent Price Joker.
Jody. Not now, Jody. Charlie, hey chat or Tim, if you read that, what's your favourite thing to make with leeks? Now,
Leeks. Oh,
love
I
a
do
leek,
love a leek.
love a leek of potato soup. I like a cream leek bake.
Yeah, delicious.
I whack leeks as a base into things like cooking down leeks.
Yeah.
Just generally into things like you would use onions and garlic and things.
Oh yeah, they add a lot of. They're really good as like a bed for something roasting. So this might be better for. I don't know how well it would work with vegetarian recipes, but for like meat recipes, where you're roasting something and you don't want it to get soggy. Roasting it on top of leeks means that the leeks absorb all of the delicious flavors. So I bet you could do it with like a one of those corn roasts or something. But yeah, it works really well if you're doing like chicken breast wrapped in Parma ham or something.
Yeah, wrap up
Do
them
it on a
chicken
bed of
tits.
leeks. Yeah.
Also, it's a very simple one, just to move me away from the fact I said chicken tits.
Chicken tits.
Just buttered leeks. Just in a pan on a medium to low heat with butter. Cook them down. Bit of salt
Nice
and
and
pepper
gentle.
maybe. Nice and gentle. Oh.
Absolutely delightful.
As Vague says, leeks fuck so hard. Moose, when I was making elderflower wine, I put wine yeast into sweetened solution and then they ate the sugar and made alcohol and CO2 and then it leaked in the cupboard. And I don't think that's a leak pun. I think that's just a sad end to that story.
Just didn't work out, unfortunately.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
Just sometimes things just don't work out.
Yeah.
Is the main message I'm getting here. Okay, so we're now making rubber and plastic at a decent clip. We are producing heavy oil residue, which I'm assuming we need to store in a tank.
There is a recipe that has that in it. I think there was a way to take that and make some like a bit more plastic or some fuel or something.
Okay.
One of the other recipes definitely had that residue as an input.
So residual plastic uses. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's heavy oil residue that it uses. Let me. A byproduct of plastic and rubber production can be further refined into fuel and petroleum coke. Yeah.
Cool.
So you can make residual fuel with it.
Is that what you eventually use for power generation, or is that unrelated?
You must then use that for... Yeah, fuel can be used to generate power, package to be used as fuel for vehicles or the jetpack.
Jetpack. Where's my jetpack?
Where's my jetpack?
I want a jetpack, mummy.
Mummy?
Can I chainsaw you? Come here. Where are you? I'm going to chainsaw you.
Fucking hell, mate. What happened? What did I do?
I just want to see if I can do it.
Yeah.
Science.
Because it's there, you know. I'm down, but yeah, okay. Check.
Oh,
Okay,
I
wow.
can't chainsaw you. It
The
doesn't.
chainsaws are very long. You don't realise how long they
They're
are when you're holding
huge,
them.
Yeah. It doesn't acknowledge you as a chainsawable object. Did you ever watch 999? Was that still on when you were a kid?
No, they went off the air in 1964. I don't understand.
No, it
Just the
didn't.
signs.
I was like, hang on a minute.
Wait, oh, hang on.
Did it?
Do,
No,
hang
it didn't.
on.
No, it didn't.
Nah, hang on a minute.
It was like
No.
reenactments of emergencies. So it would be like every episode would start with somebody doing something dangerous, and then
Like Casualty.
like Casualty, but this was like these were real events about real 999 calls.
Oh no.
Reenacted, and one of them was like there was like helicopter crash, but the one I remember distinctly, the one that stuck with me was involved a chainsaw, and I don't think it should have been on that early. I'm not going to talk about it. It was one of those like, this will scare the kids into not messing around with chainsaws, and
It's
it
like,
worked.
and it did. Mission accomplished.
Yep.
Sam,
Mm.
would you perhaps have some motors on you?
I think I do. What do you?
Because basically I want another refinery here, so
Yeah.
that we can pump the residual fuel into there and make fuel, and it also just gets rid of it.
Have I got enough? Yes, I've got enough for another refinery.
Yeah,
Cool.
so just plonk that
Line
far
it.
enough away that we can get out. Because basically, we also want enough room to route the or route
okay.
the other
Might
stuff.
need to go up.
Do we need to go a bit up?
Because we're
We can. You know what? We can. Because it sort of breaks here as well. I am also really annoyed by this
this fucking
stump,
tree. Yeah,
but
this
there's
weird
no
mushroom.
there's nowhere way around it. But let's shoot. If we can go upper level
Mhm.
and sort of
Mhm.
create a second platform. We go up 2.
Nice. Cool. All right, I'll put it up here. Will it still let me line it up? Probably won't. What was that, Mimon? Good boy. He's getting so much better at not reacting to sounds from outside.
You just sort of go, okay.
He just sort of, he looked up, he was like, oh, that was a weird noise.
Do I need to go absolutely fucking mad?
Do I need to go completely insane about that? Nah.
Nah, mate.
Nudge distance. Nudge exceeds max distance. I didn't know there was a maximum nudge.
Maximum nudge with Jeremy Clarkson. What? What is this? What's going on? Maximum nudge driving anthems.
I don't want to watch that show. Don't want anything to do with it.
So sorry. It's on Granada
that-
Men and Motors.
That matches up with. Do you know what? That is
What?
it is now coming back to me. Granada Men and Motors. Like, I don't think we never had cable when I was little. I assume it's a cable channel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we never had
Not
cable.
to not to brag, Sam, but I had an NTL box.
Wow.
Pretty heady days.
Look at you. We
had.
did briefly have NTL.
Yeah. But then, what's that? Your financial situation changed because your family weren't as good as mine? Is that what happened?
I think that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were broke
that's-
as
makes-
hell, I think was the technical term.
Yeah. Well, that's a moral failing, Sam. As you know, this is a view I hold.
I agree. You know.
I preach the prosperity gospel. Jesus brings wealth unto those who deserve it. So if you're poor, it's actually a moral failing on your part. Yes, that is a real belief held by a quite sizable proportion of people.
It's terrifying.
Or is it just what the doctor ordered, actually, for a better Britain? Right, I need to go have a big cry wank now.
I'm gonna go and read Atlas Shrugged and jerk off.
But don't worry, I won't enjoy myself, which is the saddest thing. I'll ruin the world while having a bad time. If you're gonna ruin the world, at least have a good time, guys.
At least like comic book villains are having fun. They're doing what they want to be doing and they're enjoying it. You know.
They're having the time of their lives.
Like Magneto has a belief system, right? You may not agree with it, but he does have a belief system. It's not just like,
look, guys,
I want to be rich.
Magneto has a code.
He has a code. Future's ours, Charles, not theirs.
Charles.
Charles.
The future's ours, Charles.
Future's ours, Charles. Not
Imagine if
theirs.
he did it like that. Come on, Charles. The future's ours,
Come on,
Charles.
Charlie.
Come on,
look at
Charlie
me.
boy. No, don't look away. Charles. The future's ours, Charles.
Charles, I've got my special helmet on, so you can't control my thoughts, Charles.
Charlie boy. You
I've got
know.
my special helmet on. Look, I'm taking it off. No, it's still
Oh,
on.
Back on. You can't get me that way, Charlie. Anyway, let's kill some kids.
I'm going to turn everyone into mutants. Why? I don't know. Anyway,
Bye, Charles.
bye, Charles. Have a good time. Love you.
Okay, so we're turning this into fuel. Sam, what happened? Sam, what happened? What happened to us?
A little Magneto. Just had a little Magneto time.
Magneto moments with Sam and Tim in this
back to
beautiful
Magneto
double disc set. Magneto moments. Charles.
Charles. Future's ours, Charles. Not theirs.
I find something so amusing about saying it in that. Come on, Charles.
Come on,
Future
Charles.
ours.
Who's
Not
the
there.
future belong to, Charles? I'll give you a
Is it
biscuit. You can guess.
I'm not a dog. Aren't we all dogs in a way, Charles?
Come on, Charles.
It just depends on who holds the lead, doesn't it, Charles?
Come on, Charles. I'll
Come on,
get Wolverine
Charles.
to bring you a biscuit. I can control his skeleton.
He doesn't like it, but I can do it, Charles.
He doesn't like it. It's very funny.
71 penguins. Tim and Sam are in their own little world. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, hang on. Make English. Okay, hang on. Oh, hang on. Leroy's 28. God, thank you again for Fountain Dickhead for the one parent. It made the rest of the year so much easier. I think that was one of our insults. I think somebody asked. I think it was a Foxball Pal question. What can you actually do with baked beans? I have a can at home, but I'm not sure what to make with them yet. Okay, you've come to the right people.
You came exactly the right place. You're among friends, knowledgeable friends.
Fox Glove Pal. So now beans are a tricky beast. They can be overwhelming to a dish. It also depends what else you're into. They can be a side. To be used in an English breakfast with bacon,
Yep.
hash brown,
Delightful.
eggs, sausages, those sort of things. However, some people, myself included, don't like it when the bean juice encroaches on the rest of the meal. So you can pop them in a little bit of a ramekin. So you can enjoy them where they're necessary and where they're appropriate, but
Yeah.
not where they don't want to be. Eggy beans? No, thank you.
The bean juice is a problem for a lot of people, so you want to find that out before you encroach upon a possible bean disaster.
Now, where the bean juice comes into play, beans on toast, bean juice gets in the bread. There is, serious talk, fewer things that I enjoy more in this world than like nice bread, nice buttery bread, beans on toast. It's
Delightful.
fucking amazing.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd ever use a baked bean sort of in a dish. Like I'd never add it to something and then cook it further, if you know what I mean.
No, I
They
don't.
are an end.
They're almost always a side for me. The only thing I can think of that they're in was like the shepherd's pie that my childminder used to make when I was little. And it had like, so it was like
Don't
shepherd's
like
pie
this.
or cottage pie, and then it had a layer of baked beans and then mashed potato on the top. And I really liked it, but I was 5,
Yeah.
so
Christina, would you put baked beans in a chili? No.
no.
I don't think so. No, it's too it's so its own thing. Like I
Yeah.
feel like the beans would just dissolve into nothing because they are haricot beans. Is that what's in a baked bean?
I think
tin?
so,
I think
yeah.
it's a haricot bean, and they're
they're
very soft by the
heavily
time they get
processed.
to you.
Yeah.
And they're very. But then again, there is that thing where a lot of chefs use tomato sauce, like Heinz tomato ketchup, in things because it's got like concentrated tomato and sugar, and there's certainly
Yep.
both those things. So maybe, yeah. Amy, if you mix sausage meats and beans and put it into mashed potato on top and bake it like a shepherd's pie, that is amazing. Amy, that is a rural sounding dish,
I'm with Amy on that.
and
one. That sounds good.
I'm suspicious of it. Because, as you know, all things that come from the countryside are necessarily evil.
But also-
Necessarily.
Amy and I have a kind of slightly like an older and younger sibling relationship, more even though we're not. It's like Amy is my big sister, even though I'm older than her.
It is
I think
an
that's
interesting
the
dynamic.
relationship-
Oh, he's frozen. He's frozen again. Sam, you froze again.
Oh no.
You're back.
I'm back.
You always freeze at such key moments.
It's such
Sorry.
a key moment. No,
You
I
have
was just
a-
saying about
Yes,
the
a big
yes,
sister
the
relationship.
big sister relationship with Amy. What is up with my internet at the moment? He's being
bad.
Wonky.
Right. So what I'm gonna do for now, I'm just gonna pop a big. Can I can put a fluid buffer. It's got like 400 meters squared of fluid, but I feel like that will. Yeah, it's got 40 fuel is coming out a minute, so that'll
gonna
work
fill
for
up
all of
pretty quick.
10 fucking
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah. So we
might just have to
string a bunch of them together.
Oh, we could just string a bunch of them together. How much do they cost? Not very much. Because like we will have use for this fuel, but just not yet. Although to be honest, we only need 200 rubber and 200 plastic before we can unlock that thing.
Okay.
So I think I will
Well, we may as well just
do
leave
this.
them, let them run then.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, have we lost power?
No.
No. Just if something went clunk, and then the sound went down for me, but I think that was just a.
I think not only do we have power, I think we've got battery backup. I think we've got a UPS. Yeah, we've got 99% charge on the batteries.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Yes, it just hit full and so stopped running, which is why it went quiet. Amy says it is the best. Serie trusts Amy on this. Moose, yeah, you could spice it up and make it into a tortilla filling. Amy, it's true. Sam is my little brother, even though he's 8 years older than me. Oh, Eggpots, guys, we missed the coolest nickname, Reagan. Now, like Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan. Oh, he's paused again, isn't he?
That was it. Like
Pawsy
cut off.
Sam.
You turned into a robot as you started.
Ronald
to say.
Reagan. Yeah, we could go with Ray Gun. How do you feel about Ray Gun?
I like that. I like that.
Manta Ray Gun. I'm really not letting Manta Ray go. It feels like it's like the one idea I've
It's too
ever had.
It's a fucking tree. Fuck off.
It's fucking. Go get some explosives and blow it up.
Yeah, I thought I had explosives on me. I've got. What have I got?
That's the terrifying thing. If you think you had explosives on me and they're now gone, like that is a problem.
That is a
That
problem.
is
For
an issue.
Any line of work.
Yeah. If the explosives are not where you thought they were, there is an issue.
Yeah, right. I'm going to go back to base and see if I can make the detonator.
We've got a break in about 7 minutes. Just so everyone's aware that I haven't forgotten again.
We never forget the break.
No, not once. Not once.
How dare you even
Not once recently.
suggest it? Not once today. We need some of those tubes. We need those hyper tubes to get back to base.
Yeah, we should build. Have we unlocked hypertubes? We have unlocked hypertubes. We could build them. We have the technology. Shall I build? Hang on, I'll get this oil buffer going, and then shall I just start building a hypertube network?
Yeah, why not? Because
Why
although
not,
it
mate?
does feel a little bit like we're going to build the hypertube network and go, well, we never need to go there again.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
but also it would be fun.
It will also be fun, Sam. Sammy boy, it'll be fun.
Wouldn't
I'm
it
hoping.
be fun,
Wouldn't it
bats?
Bats? Wouldn't it be
Bats?
fun? Think it
I'm
through.
gonna poison the water, bats.
Come on now, let's put it in the water. Come on,
Joker's
Charles.
gonna poison the water, Charles. Different universe. Still a problem.
Steven Universe, Charles. Sorry, I'm getting confused, Charles.
Now we're in the Stephen King universe, Charles. Ooh, it's here.
Oh,
He doesn't like you, Charles.
Charles.
I do.
I love you, Charles. Hold me, Charles. Come on,
Give me a little kiss, Charles. Come on.
Little smoochy on my Magneto moochie.
My helmet
Smoochie on my
protects me
moochie
from
cha-
your psychic things, even though it doesn't have a front on it. How's that? Anyway.
It protects me from your psychic thing, but I'm not interested in your psychic thing, Charles. Please, Charles.
Give me a kiss, Charles.
Charles, come on now.
Come on, how long have we been friends, Charles?
Come on, Charles. Charles, I've Googled us. There's so much hentai about us, Charles. Let's make it happen, Charles.
Oh, I've got a detonator.
Oh, and he means business. Finally.
I'm
The
coming.
world will see.
Everyone will know my name.
Oh, no,
That's
it's
never.
it's his Joker arc.
There's very few people who say something like "everyone's going to know my name" and it's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Yeah. Like, it's mostly, like, an innocuous pop star. Fine,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
suppose.
Then it's the Unabomber.
Yeah. And you know what? It's a shorter step from Bieber to Unabomber than you'd like to think. Like, things get out of hand. Bieber to Bomber.
Bieber to Bomber.
A warning
Next
from
on
history.
Channel 4. There was a tweet years ago. Channel 4 were doing a show about dogging in the UK.
Of course they were.
Of course, because it's Channel 4, and announced it on Twitter, and somebody was like, "Oh, is it going to be about good places to walk your dog?" And they were like, no.
In a, like, maybe accidentally.
accidentally
Secluded.
But that's maybe you want to skip this one, Claire.
Claire from Biddeford. Karen, Unibieber. Excellent stuff. Elfie Boyle W, who shouted, "Stop!" 71 Penguins, I woke her up for this. Or little kitty cat. Karen said there's a touch of Joker in that Yoda. Sorry, there's a touch of Yoda in that Joker.
Yeah.
Amy, what were you... Eggpots, no, Tim. Jesus, Tim, no. Raygun, like Raygun. Yeah, Ronald Raygun. I understand. Amy said we can make them smarter, better, stronger than before, but I don't know what that was about. Obsessed 974. What is dogging? Obsessed Seriade, someone else explain dogging, please. Sam, would you like to explain dogging? Is dogging a particularly British thing?
I don't know. I didn't think it was, but
No.
I could well be wrong. So dogging is when people go to...
When two people don't
public
know each other very
areas.
much.
It's basically public sex with strangers in like rural car parks. That's
Or
kind
slightly
of it.
slightly desolate urban areas. How did that go, Sam?
Well, I hurt myself.
Okay.
And
the tree?
I was testing it away from the base, so I didn't accidentally blow everything up.
Uh-huh.
It hurt me and didn't do anything to the tree. So
Right.
I'm gonna try it. I don't.
So you'd say that was a qualified success.
Yeah, it was a Pyrrhic victory. Yes, it's
Did
gone.
you get it?
It got it.
Yeah. Mission accomplished. Let's get the fucking aircraft carrier out.
That's so right. It doesn't work on the big trees unless I need to put more on.
Hey, Sam. The only more around here is come on now. Let's not be mean. Come on. Come on. Good
The only
stuff.
moron. The only moron. in
Is the
this
moron we made along the way. It
No.
keeps on. The screen keeps on shaking.
It does not work on the big trees. Like it couldn't. No effect.
No effect.
Okay, well that's just scenery then, I guess. Now we know.
Now we know. Okay, so hopefully this lines up.
Ah, doing it on top. Nice. It's break time.
Oh, it's break time. Right. We'll come back and explain dogging in more detail after these messages.
Unless that was enough.
Unless that
We
was
can't
enough.
Yeah.
Right, we shall see you in 10 minutes.
All right. Bye bye.
there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry,
We have returned. Hello. Sam was playing Beach Beats. Is that what they're called? Beach Beats?
Yeah.
What do you call that? What do you call
I
it?
don't know. Just like generic surf music.
Sorry, don't want to interrupt too much, but Amy's just hovering in the doorway, just hitting things, and now she's got us. Now she's giving me.
Take it. Read it.
It says, "Tim, you are a spoon."
Why are you a spoon?
Is it because I didn't close the door? Ah, it's because I didn't close the door.
Being told you're a spoon by a spoon.
I'm a spoon. You don't know anything, spoon. Ah, fuck.
Oh, the spoon's in control.
The spoon's in control. Ah, beans.
Yeah. Beans. We discussed beans.
We
Speaking
discussed
of
beans. Speaking of beans, we discussed beans and their uses. Yeah, I'm still suspicious of any sort of cooking use of them.
Yeah, I don't. I mean that one shepherd's pie recipe is basically it.
Yeah,
Everything
even
else,
then I'm like hot
even
beans
then.
only, never cold beans.
No, I do. So here's the thing.
Here's the thing now.
Here's the thing. When I'm cooking baked beans, right?
Yeah.
And
Imagine picture the scene.
Picture the scene.
Yeah.
I open the tin of baked beans.
You've
Well, that's
shouted
the
it's
other
bean.
thing.
You've put on your special leotard and you've shouted it's beans time.
Beans time. That's the other thing to remind a beans beginner or a bean ginner.
Yeah.
Is
Beans
is
ginner
that
is upsetting.
you probably only want to eat half a tin of beans at a time.
Yeah, but you're never going to actually do that, are you?
You're never going to do that, and
No,
if you
you're
put
always
half a tin
gonna-
of beans in the fridge, you're never going
It's no.
touch
It's
it
going to
again.
sit there mouldering,
Mhm.
upsetting your loved ones. Amy's a classic for this. Oh, I just wanted half a tin of beans. I'll put it in Tupperware that we're never going to use again now because it's bean
Yeah.
Tupperware.
It's beansed.
It's beans
So-
means ruined.
So I'm spooning the beans out into a bowl,
Yeah,
pouring
it's
them out
real
largely.
sexy.
Sexy stuff, and I'll when the last beans that won't come out, I'll eat them with the spoon. I'll just eat cold beans out. The tin.
It genuinely made me feel like I was going to throw up.
So lots of people
Oh.
have that reaction, and I definitely did as well for a while.
Yeah, until
if
you
you run
lost
out
your
of something.
soul. Respect for you. Yes, I need more concrete, please.
Concrete. There we go.
Thank you.
But so I'll eat cold beans out the tin. That's fine. I don't want to eat the beans that have gone cold. Like if they were on my plate and I heat them up and now they've gone cold, disgusting.
They're dead to you.
They're dead. They're dead beans.
These are
it's
dead
like,
beans.
It's such a double standard, such a double bean standard.
Sam, would you like to hear some feedback from the group?
Please do.
71 Penguins. Sam, what the actual flying fuck? FBLW. I'm very done with this conversation. Moose. No. Fox up out. This might be one of the most British conversations ever.
It's very British.
Charlie says, "Why is that too many? How big are your tins?" Now I'm on Charlie's side. I always eat a full tin of beans.
Right.
I
don't
will
think
eat
that's too much.
two tins of tomato. Whenever I have a tin of Heinz tomato soup, I have two tins. Every time.
Oof, that's too
Every
many.
time.
That's too much.
And you know what?
soup.
It is too much soup, but I fucking love it.
Now, I've got one note on what you're doing.
Okay.
How do we get the trucks up and down?
Yes. Do they go? Oh, that's a good point. Do they go under? No.
Oh,
they
might. They
don't.
might do. No, I don't
Do you
think
want,
that's.
no. Do you want
went
to try
up.
and? Hey, Sam, drive really hard into it and see what happens.
Oh, it works.
Oh,
it sort of
only
works.
just. Hang on, try going forward. No,
No,
not
doesn't.
forward.
No, only in one direction.
Okay, yes, it's a good point. I'll have to go double height. British
fun,
people, vague coffee cup. British people distress us. And as Fox up out. Tim is a big lad as well. Exactly.
That's true.
Should I be eating 2 full tins of soup? No, that's too much soup. There's a reason I'm a big lad. It's because I have an unhealthy relationship with food,
Yeah.
as demonstrated by how much soup I will drink. Because it is drinking, guys. You're not eating it; it's drinking. Think
No,
it through.
you're eating it. It's soup.
No,
It's
you're
a meal.
drinking soup.
You eat
You're drinking
it.
soup.
No.
You're slurping it down. You're sucking it down like a filthy beast. You're hoiking it down
Like
your
a
disgusting hole.
A little soup troll.
Ugh.
You're wrong.
Okay.
But you know, honourable men can differ.
But do you defend my right to say it to you to death, like those sort of free speech weirdos
I
that
don't
think that
think
people like
I
them?
would. No, honestly, if it came to it,
So if the Luftwaffe were trying to bomb my opinions, you wouldn't.
if they were trying to bomb you,
Yeah.
sure, I'm there. I'm defending. If
What
they're
about
trying
if
to
they're
bomb,
bombing me whilst I'm drinking
your
2
soup?
bowls of soup?
If they're trying to bomb your supinions, then I don't know if I'm that
Supinions.
upset. I don't know how upset I'm going to be. Honestly.
Sorry, Sam. I didn't realise you were such a fan of Joseph Goebbels.
I'm like Elon. You know, I'm a free speech.
You're a free speech absolutist.
absolutist.
Yeah, yeah. By which you mean,
Except-
except when it's not something you like.
Yeah. Except if somebody says something like, maybe you should treat your workers properly at
Yeah,
the
well, that's
Tesla plant.
that's because they're a crypto fascist. which is a fascist
How
who loves
dare you.
cryptocurrency.
Yep, they exist. It's weird.
It's weird, guys. Moose, I'm chewing down my beautiful, rich Eastern soups. Beautiful. Yeah, true. You know, like a minestrone? Eating chunks. There's some chewing. Folks, about I am picturing Tim with a straw in front of his soup. Obsessed loves and respects me for that. And Very Coffee Cup says, Tim, stop talking about your disgusting hole. I'm enjoying those two comments right next to each other. Obsessed, Tim, I love and respect you for that. Immediately after, Very Coffee Cup, Tim, stop talking about your disgusting hole. It's a plethora of opinions. What the fuck are you doing?
So then we can get it going round in a proper right angle around there.
God, you're such an Angles cuck. Angles cuck sounds like an 18th century philosopher. Like a Danish philosopher. Angles Cook.
I am Angus Cook. I invented the way that you can.
I invented watching your wife having sex with another man. Oh dear.
The guy who
We're funny, don't we?
the guy who invented microscope lenses, what we think of as microscope lenses, was like a shoemaker or something, or what was
Michael
it?
Schumacher.
His job had nothing to do with it. His name was like Van Herk or something, and he was like, "Hey, I made this lens which is like 100 times magnification." And everyone at the Royal Society was like, "You did fucking what, mate?
You're not a scientist.
We've got
You're
Isaac
not allowed."
Newton here, and he doesn't know how to do it. You slag."
So, was that one of the things where it's like, because it was embarrassing, they were like, "No, you didn't," and we will not we will not have the use of this invention because it's too embarrassing.
I think they were so excited about the being able to zoom in on their own jizz that they got over it.
Sorry, Sam, what were they excited about? Zooming in on their own that was the thing they did, though, wasn't it?
That's what they did.
First thought, best thought, zoom in on the jizz. Oh dear. The Royal Society. What a bunch of dang ass freaks they were. What was the name
They were a bunch of nasty freaks, weren't they?
Oh,
really?
they were. They were a bunch of nasty ass freaks. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it in quite that tone, but here we are.
They were, and it's true.
Oh, mate. Oh no, this doesn't work at all.
Right, I'm going to widen this ramp otherwise. Okay, hypertube. I might be able to start.
Ooh. I'm just going to widen this causeway as well so that we can get trucks and our thingies down it. We might want to widen that ramp.
Yep.
That whole ramp all the way up.
Yep.
Falscott Pal, I will put something in the soup to give it texture. Croutons, bacon bits, pumpkin seeds. A final cat pics from Lazy Kiwi. Oh, in the snow. So no penguins. Penguins are usually very smart, says I, the penguin person.
Oh, hypertube's one way. I guess that does make sense.
Yes. So you got to stack 2 tubes.
Okay, well,
Please stack 2 tubes.
that does make sense. I guess.
I guess. The man getting you down with his tube rules. Okay, so it needs to be in line with this on the left hand side. So let's go to here.
Can I attach it to the bottom? No, I can't.
Did I mention on stream that I went to see The Boar and the Heron? I think I did. People, go see The Boar and the Heron. It's very good.
Or go and see the alternative, The Boy or the Heron.
Yes, where the first it's not actually a sort of a surreal take on sort of loss and accepting sort of new futures,
No.
and it's actually about the sort of the dreaded choice of boy or heron.
Boy or heron.
That we must all face, as we know, one day. You know, you can't have both.
So that
Boy
film,
or heron?
Sophie's Heron.
You say-
Feels tasteless. Okay.
Helen Mirren in Sophie's Heron. Is it Helen Mirren in Sophie's Choice?
I don't know. I've got
Or not
don't
Helen
know.
Mirren. Who's the American Helen Mirren? Helen Mirren.
Susan Sarandon.
No, the one who's in The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, Glenn Close.
No. You're just naming women now, aren't you? You're naming American women you can think of.
Jodie Foster.
Meryl Streep. Yes,
Meryl
fake up
Streep.
Meryl Streep. Now, is Meryl Streep the American? Is Meryl Streep English?
Where is Meryl Streep from?
Because she's always playing Americans, but she might well be English. Very coffee cup. I can't with you two. Is Meryl Streep?
But thou must.
Is Meryl Streep the American Helen Mirren? And indeed, is Meryl Streep actually British? These are the questions that we currently have.
We must know the answer.
Lily Rose
Can't be bothered to look it up.
Lily Rose 20 out. I did look up that song and I enjoyed it greatly. Spending all my money on a thimble of coffee with a little cinnamon brown. No. Seven Penguins. She's from New Jersey. Okay. So Meryl Streep is American. That's fine.
Yep.
That's fine.
And
Because that means
she's
I
the
was
American
right.
Mirren.
And she's the American Mirren. Fake coffee up. I hate it here. But do people not agree with me that Meryl Streep is sort of an American Helen Mirren?
I agree. Yeah.
I feel they end up playing sort of similar roles. Their careers sort of really started getting going when they're in their sort of mid to late 30s, early 40s. I don't know if that's true about either of them, but I've decided it is. Basically, what I'm saying is I started noticing them because that was when I was alive.
It's like what people's perception of somebody's career and their actual career
Very different.
are very different.
Very
Like in Carlito's Way, it says at the beginning, John Leguizamo's in it, and it says introducing John Leguizamo. It's like he was the lead in Super Mario Brothers, like the year before.
But maybe he's hoping that people will have forgotten.
He won't ask about that. Yeah.
Weren't you in the Mario Brothers? Nope.
No,
I actually don't. I know what
that
you're talking
was
about.
someone
Actually,
else. That was someone else.
that was actually Meryl Streep.
That was John Legume.
Yeah, that was John Beans. Has John Leguizamo revealed himself to be a monster, or has he remained nice?
I don't know. I'm not up on my Leguizamo news.
You've
He
not
does
been
seem
listening to Leguizamo cast?
I'm not on. I haven't been to LegsCon or anything. Oh, look, you can just go all the way down. Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Whoa! What the fuck did you just do?
Oh, well, that's easier.
That's
You
so
just-
much easier.
So I start making the ramp.
Let me try. Yeah. Okay. So you
You
start
do the
making
first click, then you
Yeah.
move the mouse.
Yeah.
So click once.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't do it. How did I do it? Hang on. So I click once, so it starts building, and then move the...
Oh, and you click and hold.
No,
Yeah. One click for me. You just
and
build.
it builds it.
Oh,
Oh,
hang on. Switch build mode. Is there maybe a build mode?
maybe there's a build
Hang
mode.
on.
Toggle build mode. Build mode default, or build mode zoop. Right, mine was on zoop.
How do you
Of course.
toggle build mode?
R when you've got the build menu when you've got it up. Oh,
Zoop?
Karen says you have to change your mode to zoop. I think it's the middle mouse button. Thank you.
Mate, that's useful.
That's a game changer.
That is a shame changer. What did I need? I need more. I need more steel beams. You got any steel beams on you, or do I need to go back to base to buy steel beams?
I might have some.
I need loads. Well, how? How though? Moose, misinformation. Tim strikes again.
Oh no! What did we do this time?
I was when I was saying that Meryl Streep's career only started getting.
Oh right. Oh, okay.
Let's have a look. Hang on. Meryl Streep. Now we're gonna have to make a judgment call on when we reckon her career's really cooking.
Yeah,
She
when
made a
did-
stage debut.
No one cares.
Oh, she had
No one
a down and out. She reclaimed her stardom in
Yeah.
2002. Commercial success varied. Out of Africa, Death Becomes Her, Bridget of Madison County. So, I would say first primetime Emmy 1978, but that's television. Like, that's good, but that's not like huge.
Yeah.
Oscar nomination. Oh, hang on. Oscar nomination first year. So it looks like she started really quickly. Sophie's Choice is 1982, so it's like late 70s, early 80s. She did really, really well, and then it just started getting quieter and quieter.
Oh.
Gained, yeah. So 90s got quiet, and then it just got going again in 2002. So basically, 49, so 50, 60, 70. She started getting successful at the age of 15 and remained hugely successful, except for a couple of years in the late 90s.
She took a break.
And yeah, and then 2002 she had Adaptation in the Hours, then The Devil Wears Prada, Mamma Mia, Doubt, Julia and Julia, Into the Woods, The Post, Little Women. So she's just remained
Just
okay.
wildly popular.
Let's have a
Yeah.
look. Helen Mirren, because she's English. The English actors, unless they are doing a lot in America, tend to have quieter careers. More like, oh, and then I spent 20 years on stage. Come on. Right, theatrical, West End, RSC, Broadway, National Theatre, film career. She was in Caligula.
Mm-hmm.
She was in The Long Good Friday, co-starring with... So she got her breakthrough in 1980 in The Long Good Friday in film. 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. So she didn't have a film career until she was in her 40s. I think I'm right in saying. So, but a very successful theatrical career. West End, Royal Shakespeare Company, Broadway,
Yep.
National Theatre.
Yep. The big ones. The
In
big names.
1998, Helen Mirren played Cleopatra to Alan Rickman's Antony in Antony and Cleopatra.
Oh.
The production received poor reviews. The Guardian called it plodding spectacle rarely informed by powerful passion. But the Daily Telegraph said the crucial sexual chemistry on which the great production ultimately depends on is fatally absent. Ooh, whoops. Yeah, you know what? I don't think of Helen Mirren and Alan Rickman as, you know...
Mr. Takagi will not be joining us for the rest of his life.
Helen Mirren, I
Helen
would like to have
Helen.
some relationship with you.
Helen
for
Mirren, shall we have a relationship, Helen?
Now, unfortunately, that Alan Rickman impression is very close to a Keir Starmer impression. Now, I feel that whilst Antony and Cleopatra should be allowed to pursue a relationship unruled by the press and the public, it is inappropriate at this time for me to condone such a relationship. I will take no further questions. LPW, so Helen Mirren is the British Meryl Streep? Yes. They've in that they are both very successful actors who are women. I think
I think, yeah.
and they are
Your
similar-ish
privilege is
in
showing.
age, in that they are 6 years apart. So, you know, not that similar. Basically, Helen Mirren and Meryl Streep have a vaguely similar vibe in that they're a lady with glasses that's about 60 at this stage.
You're a monster.
Yeah, history's greatest. But you know what? At least I'm the greatest of something.
Yeah, that's true. Who else can say that?
Who else can say that? Ted Bundy? He'd like to.
History's most forgettable monster.
History's absent monster, Tim Meredith. Oh, dear. Right.
We haven't got anything that makes copper.
Moose. Well done, Tim. Great past 20 minutes of the stream. 7 Penguins, what the fuck was that? That was my Keir Starmer impression. And I think you'll find it's actually a quite accurate impression of Sir Keir Starmer, QC.
It's pretty good.
Mr. Wayne.
He's like, yeah, he's John Major and Michael Caine mixed together.
Imagine John Major, but somehow more disappointing. He's a major disappointment. Come on.
Nice.
Come on.
Oh, John Major.
Sorry,
We
you
missed-
wistful about John Major.
Well, just the days when the Conservatives were just ineffectual and a bit racist, you know.
Instead of
instead of
like
just
actively
flagrantly.
exploding.
Yeah. I'm sure they were bad. I was just too young to really understand what was going on, I think.
That's true. John Major kicked dogs for fun. That's what I say. You can't prove me wrong.
He did. I remember watching Spitting Image, and I was very young and much too young to understand it, and it being a skit about John Major not being able to decide how to open his boiled egg in the morning. Like, he's sitting there, he's got the knife and the spoon, and he can't decide because he was famously indecisive. And I was like,
yeah.
As a child, I was like, I understand this.
Yeah.
This is
I can get
political
'em, yeah.
commentary. I can understand.
I get it.
Yeah.
Boiled eggs are hard. I get it, John.
It's difficult. It's a difficult decision to make.
Okay, so this is making versatile frameworks. We have got absolutely billions of them, so I can turn that off for a bit. This is making encased steel beams, which also made a billionty of them. I can turn that off for a little bit. Basically, I need to get loads of steel beams so that I can create the rest of this thingy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you understand.
To fulfill your steel dreams.
Fulfill your steel dreams in an open world of mysteries. Believe in yourself, doom, boom, and steel dreams. It's not really anything.
I liked it.
Talking about Tim, maybe Tim's inability to talk about women's body parts should extend to talking about women in general. It would it would fix so many issues. Moose, they call him misogyny Meredith. Well, I feel
Oh no.
I feel like I've come out of this very badly, but I also feel it's difficult for me to fight back. Does anyone else in the entire world feel like Helen Mirren and Meryl Streep are in any way similar? Or is it literally just me?
No, I get it. So, in my brain, there's a lot of people who I just put in the same box, and I think they're the same person, because I just
yeah.
And
Now, does it help that I think of Alan Rickman as male Streep?
Okay, I'm not.
No,
100%
not on board with
that one.
No, is it just because we mentioned him earlier that I'm thinking that?
He's
sort of like a bloke Streep.
He's like a bloke Streep.
He's like bloke Streep.
I don't think Alan Rickman is like on the same level as Streep or Mirren.
Depending on who you ask, because there's some people who'll be like, he was that guy in Die Hard, and therefore he is the king forever.
That's true, and he was good in that part because it was a kind of hammy, silly thing.
A ham sandwich of a thing.
It was a big ham sandwich.
But then again, so is The Devil Wears Prada. That's a hammy roll.
That is true. It's hammy.
Seriade says, I understand you, Tim. Very Coffee Cup. Tim be like, you know what? Sometimes women be like other completely different women.
But
Etude, it's the haircut.
In Tim's defense, like, I've got like Bruno Mars and Ollie Murs are the same person.
Same person.
Linda Hamilton and Kirstie Alley.
Famously for me, Michael Jackson and Tony Blair when I was very young.
I'm literally speechless.
Yeah, Michael Jackson and Tony Blair when I was very young was the same
like,
person.
Oh, the same guy.
Do you want to know why? I think I've worked it out. Unfortunately, these are like really, really early memories because Tony Blair became Prime Minister in what year?
97.
97. So I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
And so he was on the news a lot. And I think what happened is the television and the radio were on at the same time. And it was that Michael Jackson video where he's singing and there's a wind machine going and he's sort of in a blasted landscape with dead trees around him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's like Leave Me Alone.
We Are the World or something.
Or We Are the World or something like that. Anyway, so that was playing. But also the radio was playing. And I think Tony Blair was giving a speech. And I think I just combined those two things. And so Michael Jackson looked like Tony Blair as far as I was concerned. And Tony Blair looked like Michael Jackson. They were the same person. So, yeah. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. LPPLW, Attenborough. In the quest to gain a nickname for Sam, Tim has honed a nickname of his own. Misogyny Meredith.
Oh, it's not.
The world is
not
healing.
Good. Let's workshop a nickname for Tim that isn't quite as...
Cunto the Magnificent.
How about...
problematic fave.
Scrundle.
Scrundle?
How about...
Scrundle? Scrundle, you say?
The coelacanth.
Oh, I don't mind the coelacanth. Is a
How about-
coelacanth? Is coelacanth a kind of a type of fish?
Yeah, it's that like ancient fish that everyone
Ancient
thought was
fish.
extinct or something, and then one washed up
Uh,
somewhere.
Fox Foxapal. I had Mother Teresa and Maria Teresa as the same in my head when I was a kid, but very similar to a 5-year-old. It's true. It's true. I don't know who Maria Teresa is. Is it Teresa? Mother Teresa and I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what a
yeah, I
Maria
don't know who that
Teresa
is.
is. But they do sound very similar. Oh, Foxapal is shocked. Shocked, I say, shocked.
Shocked, scandalised, appalled.
Absolutely appalled. Why, oh why? Dear BBC.
Maria Theresia is the
Oh!
biggest Austrian empress.
Okay, yes. Yes, I am aware that there is an Austrian empress called Maria Theresa. But I must say, my Austrian history, limited to nil.
Oh, well, I only just found out that my family on my dad's side were Austrian.
Ooh! I'm just in a hypertube and it's great!
It's good, isn't
It's not finished!
it? Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
not done!
Should have put a sign up about that.
So say, don't get in.
Don't get in this. It's not finished.
Moose,
Doesn't go
Tim,
anywhere.
she was like the most powerful woman in continental Europe at that time. Yeah, sure, okay, great. And Catherine the Great was the most powerful woman in Eastern Europe for a time. People were powerful at various times. I don't know if Maria Theresa is like the most famous.
No, I
Vague coffee cup girl. What do you know about? Yeah. Oh, so vague coffee cup. Sorry, that was mean. Immediately afterwards, all caps. Yeah, and you know about her, do you? Jesus fucking Christ.
Right, come on.
Eastern Russia. St. Petersburg is sort of like. I mean, it's Eurasia. It's Eastern Europe into Eurasia. Is it not?
I would have. I mean,
Russia is a Eurasian country,
right?
and the St. Petersburg bit of it, where Catherine the Great would have been hanging out.
Hanging out, shooting hoops, smoking a reefer.
Fake coffee cup. Just when I calm down, he says some more dumbassery. Oh, she was Marie Antoinette's mother. This rings a bell. I know much more about French history, if that helps, in terms of like the French Revolution and Marie Antoinette. And King Louis and his inability to not get his head cut off. And then the Bourbon Restoration. I know about that.
His inability to not get his
Oh,
head cut off.
genuinely. It's less like, oh, they rose up and killed him. They were like, here's a way to not die. And he was like, I do not like it. My power is from God. All right, do you want to just give some of the small concessions? No, I think I will.
No.
I think
No
I will.
concessions.
I think I will get caught sending a letter to Germany and telling them to invade. Well, Germany didn't exist at the time. That might have been Austria. I know there was a scandal where they were talking to like their relations in another country and saying, look, hey, if you invade and get rid of these nasty revolutionaries, it went bad. It went
One
bad.
of the powers. One of the big powers. Yep. Well, I don't know. I mean, you try and help someone. you know, you give them a chance.
Yeah.
And he's just like, no.
Give him a chance, guys. That's not French, Tim. That's Italian. This one is French. Bonjour.
Or français.
Moose, see, this is insane because in terms of political influence, Maria Theresa is much more important. I am sure she is. I'm sure she is. What about Hypatia? I know about Hypatia, if that helps. No, do I know? Olympia is who I mean. The mother of Alexander the Great, who was in herself in some ways more interesting than Alexander the Great. So I do... Guys, I'm not a misogynist. I know about Olympia. Some of my best friends are female historical figures.
If you,
Oh, God.
well, if you know so much about female historical figures, Tim, name every single one.
Oh,
Huh? So I thought.
God, you're really flying under the radar with this one, Sam.
I know. I just kept my mouth shut because I didn't know I'd look like a.
Oh my God, that's the secret. Shut the fuck up. No.
I was just like, I don't know any of this. I did very badly at history in school, and then have only sort of picked it up later in very specialist areas.
Moose saying, Tim, did you just fish out any woman from history? No, I pulled out another quite well known, but probably not well known enough female historical figure who's overlooked in favour of her male relations. So actually, quite relevant. It wasn't like I said, "Oh no, but how about Marie Curie?" She went emperor shit. Hang on, I've just got a Kofi from Vague, and I'm worried about the message.
Oh no!
Let's have a little look, shall we? What's it say? Oh, it's not come through yet. Let's refresh. Here we are. Oh, thank you, Vague Coffee Cup. Tim, for a Kofi, name a woman. Olympia, or Hypatia, or Susan. How about that?
Susan, Big Suze from Peep Show. There you go.
Big Susan Peep Show. My mum, Kate. Seriade, Whitney Houston.
Misogyny. When's it going to be Mr. Misogyny? Am I right?
Hey,
Fellas?
come on. Fellas, lads. We had 70 viewers at one point. That's now 55.
Fair.
To be fair, a lot of people disappeared over the break. They're like, I'm done with this guy. I'm done with these guys. Especially the one who keeps on panically, in a panicked manner, naming a woman and somehow claiming that means he's not a misogynist. And then he keeps on insisting that we invest in Bitcoin. I don't know. It's got a weird vibe. We don't like him.
Listen, it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme
Moose.
dressed up as the Matrix.
Moose has really got me here. Do you even know Marie Curie's maiden name or where she was from?
I do. Oh, I do. I don't know the name, but I know where she was from.
Because she's not. She did her work in France, but she's not French.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Curie,
But
is she a Hungarian? Is she Eastern
No.
European? No.
Yeah. Eastern Europe.
Eastern European. Romanian?
No.
Polish?
North. Polish.
Polish. But no, I don't know her maiden name.
It was something Polish.
So hang on. When you said you do know her maiden name, Sam?
No. I realised I knew where she was from, and I've seen her maiden name written down, and I was like, I don't. I'm not sure I can.
Charlie says
go on that
like
journey.
Skrodska. Oh, Sklodvoska. Hang on, I'm WV confused. Sklodvoska. Sklodowska, I believe.
Cool.
And then what's the other very famous person who got a bit of a bump recently? Ada Lovelace,
Ah, yes.
the mother of computing. Who was the guy that she worked with and kind of he nicked her ideas?
Babbage.
What was it? Babbage. Oh, Babsy.
Old Babsy. Yeah, he was like, you could use this computer to add two numbers together, and she's like, you a fucking idiot.
You could use it to make fucking music and art, and he was
You
like,
could do anything with this. This is a computational
No.
engine. And he's
I think
like,
it's just
"Nah."
for counting. Anyway, shut up because I'm Charlie Babs. You pronounced the L with a slice through it like W. Okay, so it's Skwadlovska.
Lovelace.
Skwadlovska.
Oh, it's Lovelace. Yeah, not Loveless. Lovelace.
No, Loveless is the oh god, what's the actor? He keeps on directing. He directed the first Thor film, and directs the new Agatha Christie ones. What's his name?
The first Thor film.
Yeah, not Yul Brynner. Very much not Yul Brynner. What's his fucking name?
Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh. Thank you. Kenneth.
No, I don't know. I was just naming
yeah.
people.
It's Kenneth Branagh. It's Kenneth Branagh. Kenneth Branagh's character in Wild Wild West. You know, the
God, that
ableist
is
character. Remember him?
Wildly
The one,
problematic.
you know, he's the guy with the mechanized spider legs who's evil because he's disabled. You know that guy.
But do you remember the conversation that his character and Will Smith's character have with each other? Oh boy.
Oh boy. Hang on, there's a quiz question I might know. Moose, do you know who Ada Lovelace's dad was? Yes, I believe it was Lord Byron, and that's why Ada Lovelace was pushed into mathematics, because her mother was so pissed off at Lord Byron. She was like, no art for you, no art at all. You will do science.
Lovely bit of science.
Lovely bit of science.
Turns out she was quite the visionary.
I need more beams. Now, can I get into this tube?
No, because it doesn't have an entrance.
Ah, you need a tube entrance. A tube
Afraid
entrance.
not. Yep.
Sarah Ada, what? No way. Yeah. Ada Lovelace's father was Lord Byron. LFBLW, why has this come up for a third time in one of your streams, Tim? I don't know. I didn't bring it up this time. Obsessed chat. I just realised I apparently called one of my chickens a pussy at some point in the last couple of months playing Stardew. Oh no, just pussy. Called it pussy. I see.
Oh.
Moose. She thought poetry would awaken her dad's madness.
Damn, you get Lovecraft syndrome.
You do.
What was I going to say? Oh, the animals on Stardew. There's loads on Erin and mine's farm. There's like a pig called Captain Pigcard, and we had fun.
Yeah. You had fun with it.
Yeah.
Hey Sam.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks.
I think the real victor is comedy.
Comedy 1. Humans 0.
Right, I'm going to go out of the tube again. Whee!
There's a little bit more of it now. It's gone a bit further.
Thunk.
Straight into a tree. It makes a good noise when you come out.
Moose, which to be fair kind of happened anyway. Ada was later a gambler and addicted to opium, just like Dad.
Oh. I mean, was anyone not at the time?
Yeah, I feel like laudanum was basically like, have you got a bit of a sniffle? Have some laudanum, which I believe is a tincture of opium.
It's wildly dangerous and addictive. We sell it just over the counter
to children. Charlie, I name my Stardew animals after chat members from Discord, and then it's weird when they give birth. Or is it weirder if they don't? Chat babies.
Missing copper sheet.
I might have some copper sheets. Mate, I have got 200 copper sheet for you right here.
Those sheets.
Now, just imagine when I said right here, I grabbed my crotch and sort of shook it in that way that people sometimes do.
Yeah.
Right here, buddy.
Yeah. I was watching Deadwood, and there's a bit where Nick Offerman, when he wasn't a big actor.
Oh, is he in Deadwood?
He's very briefly in Deadwood. I think he dies quite quickly, as a lot of people do. Spoilers for Deadwood. He runs into a room naked and grabs his crotch and says something in sort of irate gold digger speech,
Yes.
old westy nonsense speech, but he's grabbing his
it's called English.
His
gentleman's
package,
which is very out of character for Nick Offerman.
Yeah,
you don't think of him as a crotch grabber.
No, his character in that was not concerned with decorum, quite frankly. And I, for one, will not stand for it.
I refuse to watch The Last of Us for Nick Offerman. Respected member of the community once grabbed his gentleman's agreement. Okay, so we have got plastics, and they have arrived here. I don't know if they're yet used for enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a storage container here.
Yep.
Just sort of slightly off to the side, so that we can sort of store rubber and plastic, but without it being in the way.
I wonder how tight I can make this corner, and whether I can kill one of us in the process.
Oh, with the G-forces.
G-forces just tear us apart.
Yeah, tear our bodies to paper. Shred our bodies like paper, rather.
G-forces will tear us apart.
G.
You cannot do a right angle. It.
Does it go? Come on, mate.
It's like no, friend. Gentle curves, please.
Come on, mate. Gentle curves.
The human body will not put up with that. We can go. What do we want to do? Do we want to go down the side of the conveyor? I'm gonna need to widen this anyway. So okay.
Okay, so let us have a chap here and a chap here. And then move that over to, let's say, a chap here and a chap here. And then if it ends
I
here...
can put the I can put the hypertubes on top of the belts.
Can you?
Well, I can... There's
Oh,
a
yes, the
stacking-
stackable. Yeah.
Yeah.
They work on the stackabees.
I can at least do it for a little bit, and then it will look cool.
Karen, switching tube build to noodle will allow wilder curves. Change your build mode, friend.
Oh, noodle. Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I doodle. Sam has entered carry-on mode.
Noodle mode. This pipe is too long.
This pipe is too long.
Pipe is too long. Failed.
This pipe is too fun. Yeah?
Right.
Huh?
Right, this might kill an occupant, but let's see what happens.
Kill the Occupant, name of my new band.
I like it.
Not bad. Right, I'm gonna test out what you've got. Thunk. It makes a good noise.
It does. Well, let's see if I can get the next bit in before you arrive.
Oh gosh, you've built a lot. It is quicker. Ah!
It's definitely fun.
It's fun, it's fast, it's funky. Clang. Okay. Amount of fuel in storage. Ah, I fell. So it
Have
looks
it
like these are all still operating.
We can have it like shoot you. Oh, we could go. I mean, why not just have some fun with it, right? I mean, ignore that, Tim. Carry on
Sorry?
with what you're doing.
So what was
just
that?
Carry on. No, it's fine. Don't worry
We've
about
only got 7 minutes left of the stream, Sam. I hope nothing
Oh.
happens that will massively hurt me.
it. Enough to jeopardize that. Well, I don't know if I can hurt you.
No, that's true. But emotionally.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm just going to make it, you know, we're going to go...
I just saw you leaping through the air. Do you want to end it like at the top of the pylon? It just sort of fires you. No, hang on, because then how are you supposed to get on? I think. Oh, Sam,
It won't let me do it.
can you do it at the top of a platform? If we make
Oh,
that
yeah.
platform pylon, do you think you can end it there? And it just sort of fires you into the.
Yeah, let's
Hang
see.
on, let
No,
me
maybe I
make that
can.
a platform pylon because I can upgrade it. Hang on. How's the platform treat you? Oh, that was
Oh.
yellow.
Yeah.
And to be fair, that you can just go up the tower to access it on both sides. So that
Yep.
can be both ingress and exit.
It works perfectly.
The system
with
works.
No flaws. Right, let me put the... I need to put an entrance this side then as well. Because I haven't done the entrance all the way along either, so... Hypertube
And I'm guessing, do you need to
entrance.
put it side by... Oh, I suppose you can have it on the other side of the platform,
Yeah.
like entrance and exit.
Uh,
Do you want to angle this slightly so it's sort of like in line, so it sort of just
it's
fires
not
you out
quite
along the
so-
platform?
Quite so weird, yeah.
Because then we can have it look real profesh. Like, totes profesh. So I'm guessing these tutorials, these were the tutorials that Tim skipped over. It doesn't really give you a tutorial in that way. Like, none of this is ever sort of like looked at, like changing the build modes. Like, there's a thing which says, oh, you can change build modes, but at no point
Yeah.
does it ever say, hey, here's what changing build modes means in any meaningful manner.
Hypertube entrance. Why can't I put it up here?
Why are they too scared of fun?
Too scared of fun and progress and freedom.
I
free speech.
believe in progress.
No, I can't put the entrance up here, or at least
Can you build it as an exit and then convert it?
oh yes. Hypertube support. No. What? Right. You're being silly. Game.
Come on now, game.
Come on now. Be reasonable. I fell off. This is one problem with this. This system is it's very dangerous.
It's too good.
Yes, that worked. I think. No,
Nope.
it didn't.
Fox.
No, it just overlapped it. Right.
Moose. Last fun fact about Maria Theresa. She was kind of a cold-hearted, heartless mother, but she had one favourite daughter that she loved. And in such a very un-Habsburg fashion, she let her marry the man of her heart, a Hungarian nobleman. They settled right next to Vienna in Pressburg, Bratislava, which was Maria Theresa's beloved city. And the palace where her daughter had her wedding is now the presidential palace of Slovakia, and their president is really cool and progressive and hot. Moose, who said that? Not me. Moose info dump. Wick and Evil, did we unlock a Moose special interest subject? Hang on, I'm just going to have a look at the president of Slovakia.
Is he a smoke show?
The president... Oh, sorry, Sam. Did
Yep.
you assume the president of Slovakia was a man
I did.
because of your misogynist
I
views?
did. I absolutely did. 100%.
Because Zuzuna Kaputova... Gosh. Let me just say, step on my legislature, mummy. Slovak politician and lawyer and environmental activist. FBW, drop a link, what, to the Wikipedia page?
Who's this? The Slovakian?
Slovakia's president, Zuzuna Kaputova. And then just type in /fic after
Huh.
that. There you go.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, she's
Huh.
interesting.
Huh. Interesting.
Not hard to look at.
Not hard to look at. Incredible, Sam. Incredible work. God, you've given me so much cover just in that. Foxglove Pal, why do I feel the need to reward you guys? Anyway, here's some money. Thanks, Foxglove Pal.
Yeah, you shouldn't. We shouldn't be rewarded for this. Right, come on.
Oh, the president of Czechoslovakia is also hot. Hang on. Czech president. Peter Pavel. Oh, he's got Silver Fox vibes.
Yeah.
You feel like, you know what? He's got the kind of vibe where... You know what he looks like? He looks like elderly Tom Cruise. He's got Tom
He
Cruise's
really
face.
does, yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck? I think Tom Cruise, like old Tom Cruise, is president of Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
That's so weird. He's got his
Tom
nose.
Cruise aged up and got even more handsome. And
Like, hang on.
There he is.
Hang on. Copy image address. This one especially looks like Tom Cruise, like in makeup. Oh, hang on. That says
Oh, no.
data image JPEG. I'm not sure that's correct. Hang on. France 24. Can I share?
Wow, no,
I just want to share.
that's some sexy base 64 encoded JPEG there.
No, a link
Oh.
copy. I use like copy image address, and that apparently that's what that was. There we go.
Don't blame Tim for that one.
That was Google's misleading things. But yeah, take a look at
Yeah,
that picture.
He does. He looks like
That
Tom Cruise.
is Tom fucking Cruise.
Yep.
For Scott Pat, I do enjoy how many horny crimes got hidden immediately. Immediately. Crikey. FW fucking hell. Moose. Anyway, me and my Czech friends are like MILF and DILF presidents. Imagine if they got together and had a constitutional summit. Crikey.
Hot under the collar.
I'm hot under the separation of church and state.
To be fair, like I was just thinking about our prime ministers and things, and I was thinking like Rishi, if he wasn't such an absolute disgusting piece of
Yeah.
shit, He's not.
Like, yeah, he could be charmingly, like, he could be
Yeah.
sort of like early Hugh Grant, sort of like, not
Yeah,
like, whoa,
kind of
look at your face, but
foppish, slightly.
foppishly handsome, but he's unfortunately an absolute turd burger, and that really does. And obviously, look,
Detracts.
we all agree, Mil Thatcher, but the policies on the woman are just awful. This lady's not for turning away from the bedroom. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Alfie BLW, Tim, go the fuck away. Fox Club Power, thank goodness for stream ending. It's you, stop these noises, I beg.
She's got a rooftop I'd like to thatch.
Shut up, Tim.
I'm gonna shut up, Tim. Moose, I'm sorry for having a hot president. Wigan evil Tories cannot be hot. Thatcher, I hardly knew her. She can cut my
sorry.
She can cut my poll tax anytime. I'll give it away for free. All right? All right? The poll is my dick. This is what we're doing. John Major, talk about the major lob on I have for him. Every stream is over, Tim. Go the fuck away. There's so many penguins, both of you, my fucking god. Goodbye. Leave.
More like
Shut up.
More like Benjamin Disrael me.
Oh dear. William Sex Pitt the Younger.
I think my game has crashed. I got into the hypertube and I'm frozen.
Hang on, yeah, I'm gonna eject myself from the hypertube as punishment, and then we're gonna end the stream. Oh, to Moose, I'm so sorry. LVW, ew, disgusting. Right, into the hypertube. Thunk. Oh, I just stop up here. Aha, freedom. No consequences. Seriade, let me ride on your boys. Oh, I can't believe you've done this, Seriade. Right, we have to finish now because of what Seriade did. Oh, everybody be cross at Seriade for what they did. Oh, I'm so sorry. Come on, Seriade. You brought down the tone and the viewership. It's all your fault.
Nothing we did.
Nothing we did. Right, well, thank you very much, everyone. I am going to have a bit of a think about, because again, we've been playing Satisfactory, A, because I enjoy it, and B, because it's a bit of a dearth of new releases. But I think maybe for a bit of variety, perhaps we could maybe Farming Simulator, maybe Stardew Valley, just a bit of a something to make it a bit of a mix. Let's see who we can raid. Robotron. What should we do? Let's make the raid phrase Slovakian and Czech DILF and MILF leadership. I don't know. Something to do with that. Either that or it's John Major Lobon. I don't know.
Foxglove suggested hot MILF and DILF president.
Yeah, how about hot? No, raid phrase is not misogyny Meredith. But in saying no, I feel like it's, Oh God! Right, okay. Apparently, it's misogyny Meredith.
Oh no!
What can we do? All right. Can somebody please explain though to Rob that I'm not actually misogynist, or at least I hope I'm not, and I'm sorry.
At least trying not to be.
You did this to yourself. Tim, this is your punishment. Right, so thank you everyone for your time. It's been lovely to see you. I will see you in the week at various times for Games and Gams. And yeah, have a lovely rest of the day. Thank you very much, Sam, and to all of you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.